Skibadoo.
Yep, that sounds about right. All right. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another week of Adventure Rolls Winds of Calamity, a weekly D&D game set in the world of The Legend of Zelda. Thank you all so much for joining. Hope you're having a good night. As you can see, we are sadly without one Aaron. He unfortunately couldn't make it tonight due to work stuff, but he is here in spirit, as you can see down below. But either way, thank you all so much for hanging out and joining. We have a good session planned for tonight. But enough talking. Let's go ahead and introduce the party that is here for this evening, starting with one of the twins, Rachel.
Hi, my name is Rachel /Pip400art in the chat. If you want to check out my Instagrams, that's Pip400art as well. Twitter too, not Instagrams. I only have one Instagram. Starting off strong. I post all my art in there, and sometimes my D&D adventures, depending on what I feel like drawing. Also, I stream with Mark at Marky Gaming, so that's a fun time. I just usually I'll stream on Mondays at 3:30 CST. I'll do commissions or little projects that I want to draw myself, and we always have a good time, and we have lots of cool discussions. For this game, I play Scissory, a paladin rogue, and I have 2 and 2 right now. 2 levels of both. And she, last session, had to actually get introspective about some things. And that's weird for her. The end.
Indeed, was really weird, but it was also a lot of fun. A lot of introspection. But yes, next up, the other twin, Mike.
Hello, my name is Mike, or Michael, or Bardic Dice here on Twitch. You can call me whatever you want. I answered all of it. I am also... Don't know what that was. Who cares? I haven't had much sleep, so we'll see how this goes. But I also stream on Twitch, and I normally do 2 streams a week, a D&D. Wednesday is our Feywild module with Lit and Normally Silent. And that's super fun. We've been doing the Wild Beyond the Witchlight module campaign by Wizards of the Coast. And on Thursdays, I do a homebrew Fates United game with Mark and Rachie, which is both at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it's a whole lot of fun. But tonight, I get to play the other half of the Twilight Twin Gang. I play Avum, a level 2 rogue, level 2 Oracle, homebrew class from Pathfinder. It's been super fun. Get to reverse time. Wish I reversed time and actually slept last night, but that's okay. You'll get to have the rewards of that tonight. So we'll be super excited to play with you guys.
Mike, please promise me that after this, you're going to go straight to bed.
Never! I have energy drinks for days.
Mike.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'll be going straight to bed after this.
Good. Good.
I might go to bed during it. We'll see.
Hopefully not. Hopefully it's
just
not.
Just get a nice little blanket and be like, you guys roll for me. It's fine.
I was actually at a table once with a player did that once. It was like 11 o'clock at night. He was just on the couch. We have to tap him. It's like, it's your turn. Oh, we cast fireball. And then just goes back to he just rolled back over. He knew what was going on, but anyway. So, finishing that out, we have our Tony Stark of the group, Mark.
Hi, everybody. I'm Mark, and yeah, I play Attic here, the Sheikah Artificer, so Tony Stark. And level 4, all Artificer, the only, I think, non-multi-classer in the group. So, thumbs up for purism. And yeah, I also do stream on my channel, Marky Gaming, and we do Sunday D&D, and sometimes Zelda games, sometimes other things, depending on what we feel like doing. So check it out.
Definitely go check out Mark whenever he decides to go ahead and stream. Specifically, you were going through Majora's Mask right now, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm in the middle of Majora's Mask.
Yeah, which surprisingly could become relevant with where you all are, because you're not that far from where Termina is located in this world. So if you want an idea for some visuals, you could definitely hop on over there. But as always, go ahead and give everyone here a follow with Rach, Mike, Mark, and Silent. All fantastic people, have amazing streams. And also, as always, a big thank you to Deely and Rach for providing art with the character designs. I honestly can't get enough of the designs. They look amazing. But yes, beyond that, I think we don't really have any other announcements. It's going to be a fun session tonight as we start out with some introspection or characters talking about that, of what they experience. Also, well, I guess other announcement. One, the arm's gone. I got a new mic!
Yeah.
Already, I'm so happy with it. Now I was telling them before stream, now I don't have to worry about accidentally punching the arm, because when I recorded videos, there were several times I couldn't use it. I had a great take, and I couldn't use it because I punched the arm in the end, and you just hear a boom.
You need to do like an outtake compilation of you just continually punching the mic at different points of time.
I'll see if I still have them. If I can, I'll see if I can get it together.
I would watch the heck out of that.
But I know there's at least one that's very prominent where I just absolutely obliterated and I had to shake my hand afterward. So, but yes, beyond that, let's go ahead and dive into tonight's episode of Winds of Calamity. Lit versus the mic. That is 100% true, Amara. So yes, when last we left our heroes, Sisri's angels had started to traverse the Great Sea. And you all came across strange sights and getting used to life out in the open ocean as the ship was rocking back and forth. You encountered a great storm, which was to Sisri's delight and everyone else's more or less annoyance. Which the ship then on the hull got breached, but was also encountered by various nocturnes, most likely due to the fact that you're going over a shipwreck. At least that was Linebeck's theory. More and more adventures, days passed on the sea when you came across a fog, leading to a tower far reaching into the sky. You managed to solve the puzzle and climb up the tower, where you encountered a being that was no taller than an inch, known as a Minish, also called a Bakori, an ancient race that is not really known to that of Hyrule, and turns out that he is a guardian of this tower. You all converse with him and manage to get a map leading to some island in the Golden Way, mentioning about a creature that needs to be put to sleep again in order to find something known as the Four Sword. You all then looked into a pool and saw what your character would desire the most, which some characters got a little uncomfortable thinking about those elements, but you all saw various aspects and dug deeper into your characters, where you then played a game of checkers with the being known as No One, and you all then leapt off the tower, having joined Linebeck with onto a ship with the also Zora princess that was kidnapped by Gerudo pirates, known as Mira. And we pick up. As you all are starting to emerge outside the fog, the sun is shining bright.
Ugh.
There's a little bit of a chill going through the air, but not bad. And with that, Mira walks up, and she's still holding her staff, and she kind of plants it down and looks at you all and says, so what did you all see? What was up there?
You guys can try and explain it.
Yeah, it was definitely interesting. A giant suit of armor man that I don't remember what they were called. What were they called?
Dark Knights.
That. Okay, yeah, that. Saw that. And there was a little Minish guy. And apparently he's been there for ages.
Huh.
And stairs. Many, many, many stairs.
Interesting. I'm not familiar with this kind, the Minish, but I am familiar with Darknuts. They are intense warriors. I'm surprised that they didn't attack you. Normally they are associated with that of Ganon.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, apparently the Minish, it's easily this big. It's very little. Apparently they're best friends or something, and it won't attack unless the Minish said. So, we were good.
Oh.
We played
You
some
mean
checkers.
Those things were used by this Ganon?
Some of them were at least associated with beings that would be under his control. So to a certain degree, yes.
Interesting.
As far
Said he
as
was
I know.
trained or something, or tamed. I don't remember what he said. Something like that.
Maybe repurposed? Could be.
Could be. The Darknuts are the one thing a part of his army that are really the most mysterious out of everything that exists.
Why?
Not much is known. Some are theorized that it could very well be former warriors that were dedicated once to the Hylian royal family turned over to Ganon's side. Others is just, well, it seemed to almost come out of nowhere. But either way, they are hailed as very skilled knights and warriors.
Oh, they looked it. Yeah. We asked it if it would train us, and it said no. So that was a little disappointing. But that's okay.
Maybe you'll be able to find someone else to be able to train you. One maybe even better than a Darknut.
Hey, that's a great idea.
Oh, I'm sure they will find Scissory one way or another.
You think?
I'm sure. They already have.
True.
What do you mean they?
Oh, just I've had some teachers as we've been going along, you know.
Okay. Well, if that's everything, then, well, that seems like the journey was potentially well worth it.
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
Hey, Deck, do you enjoy it?
Oh yeah, that was dopers.
See? Dopers.
Is Dopers, is this a, I am unfamiliar with Sheikah Customs. Is this part of the Sheikah Customs?
Yeah, I mean, when something's really awesome, you just say, "That's dopers."
Das or Dat?
Daz.
Daz.
Dopers.
Daz! Oh, Daz! Okay. Daz
Yeah.
Dopers.
We went through that as well. Yes, it gets lost in the accent.
Yeah, you see, because it's curious. What I do know about the Sheikah tongue is that sometimes Das and Dat can mean the, but in different, potentially in almost like different nominative forms, or even that of masculine nominative or feminine nominative. I'm sorry, I'm getting rather off track with linguistics.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's also spelled with a Z.
Z. Oh, then it must be. I think that means that it's new. It is nominative neutral then.
Sure.
Sure.
And there you go, all my
That's
linguistic
dopers.
friends.
Sounds good to me.
So, I know we got sidetracked with this Lighthouse of Sorts, but we are headed, apparently straight for this pirate fort? Is that still our heading?
Oh, the ghost ship
ghost ship.
first.
Go ship first. All right, right.
Yes.
Sorry. You guys were all excited about things. I kind of stopped listening because I figured either one sounds dangerous, so figured we'd
True.
still go to them.
Well, hopefully
More
with the
scared of
ghost.
ghosts or living.
That's a good point. Still both dangerous.
Well, don't worry with the pirate fort. At least I'm trying to map out potentially routes that will help us make, well, us not be seen as often.
Oh.
I like you. I like the way you think. They just like walk right into things, and we just say hello. Are you bad?
And then everybody looks at me. That's how it works. I don't sneak.
But you could.
No, I can't.
Or like you could let us sneak,
and
then let you know what's in a room before you walk in.
Sure. Do you want to go first?
I don't mind going first, actually. Yes.
There you go. Go for it.
Sure.
Oh, this is excellent team building that we're having right now.
Right, Aaron? I think he's out of range. Sorry.
Yeah,
I saw him fly past.
He's just flying up ahead, gliding, doing his normal thing.
So, by the way, did you know about this tower? Have you ever heard of this before? Or is this really far out of your range of knowing things?
I know many things. That is not one
Seems
of them.
like it. Okay.
I'm unfamiliar with that. Captain Linebeck? It's not Captain. No, this was not on any seat chart that I'm aware of.
Interesting.
Quick pause. You said you're not a captain?
No, I just own this vessel. That doesn't necessarily make me a captain.
Oh, that totally makes you a captain. Are you
Pretty much
kidding
makes you the
me?
captain if you're the only one driving it and own it and hiring us to come with you.
You're the captain in my heart.
Why would you not be the captain?
I don't know. I just never held the rank of captain. Normally, whenever it's been on this ship, it's just been Zarek and I.
Oh, that's
So
true. That
Zarek
would be
captain?
a little awkward if,
No,
well, it'd be like...
Hmm?
Well, I mean, even would be like if when we were walking, it'd be like, I'm the commander.
I mean, I'm older
I
now,
mean-
so I mean, I could see myself being the captain between, the twin ships.
Older?
So.
What do you mean you're older?
You did say he knew that magic
Yes.
happened, right? Yeah.
He knows that the magic way back when you were exploring the tower, if I recall correctly.
No, it was the magic machine.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is. It was
The
the
wild
magic
magic
machine. Yes.
Randomizer.
Yes, that's right.
Oh, yeah. No, did I not mention that? I was very sitting and being introspective about. Remember that machine with the old man
Oh,
that
yeah.
you worked with? And you thought nothing happened. Definitely made me older. I feel much wiser, and so I'm the older one now.
I don't.
What, like
believe
how
you.
much older?
I think it's like 2 years. I don't know. That's what I feel like.
You don't look any older. I don't know what you're
Oh,
talking.
thank
true.
you. I appreciate it. Wrinkles will take a while to show up.
Wait, you make a lot of machines. So is that right or is it fake? Are you messing with me, Aiden?
I think he's messing with you.
Oh.
Oh wait, I guess it'd be. I'm uncrossing it to show you I'm telling the truth, not cross by whatever. You get it. It's it's the twin thing.
No, in the shadow realm, you do cross.
Yeah, exactly. See? I'm telling the truth.
Is this a Twilight Realm thing?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
Yes.
totally.
Mm.
Hmm.
Oh.
There could be emotes in chat if you're interested. So.
Huh. Okay.
So, you should listen to me sometimes when I speak. You know, I have good things to say sometimes, right?
I mean, yeah.
Okay, I mean not always, but
Anyway, my point to all that was, I'm sure it was awkward for Linebeck to be the captain when it was just him and his brother.
I don't think it'd be that awkward.
But no, it would definitely be awkward, Avon. So let's not try
like
to do anything.
like a first mate and a captain. Like you have to trust each other so that familiar relationship helps.
No, that means the one person's in charge, though.
Right.
Yeah, so no.
Yeah, we just decided to avoid that whole thing and just said that we were just working together, partners, that whole thing. We didn't even want to bother with the notion of potentially, but I'm the captain, I'm the first mate. Well, I'm older than you, blah, 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 blah.
We wouldn't do that either.
That sounds just like our argument, though, that we just had.
Yes, it does.
I mean, I'm also in charge of keeping you alive and bringing you home, not dead.
I'm in
so,
charge of keeping you alive, so.
I mean,
awkward.
Really? Not so much. So, it's alright.
Alrighty then.
I haven't broken my arm or anything, but who's counting?
Not me.
He flips to like one page in his old notebook and you just see like 1 0.
Anyways, Mira, they're being awkward. Let's go over here.
Yes, okay. She'll follow you.
She really likes languages.
Yeah. Are you okay?
Yeah.
You're being like extra passive aggressive.
Am I?
Yes.
I mean,
Do you not notice, or was that passive aggressive? I can never tell, Ava.
a little passive aggressive, I guess, but
Yeah. I
it's
feel like you only bring up the arm thing when you're really annoyed.
is it that obvious?
Pretty obvious.
Or like maybe being super obvious, like looking into the pool?
What are you talking about?
Do you want to have this conversation now or later?
Well, I think we should have it now because we're making everyone feel awkward.
It's been awkward.
We need to get it over with.
Everyone knows we're joking. There's not a captain or a first mate here or anything.
Well, yeah, but then you did the arm thing, and then it did feel awkward, you know. So like,
Oh, was that? I'm
we
sorry.
should. Yeah, it's fine.
We just got to keep each other safe.
Yeah. Okay. So
Like-
what is up with you for real, though? What's up with the passive aggressive comments?
It's just weird. All this Hero of Time stuff. We just ran right into another tower right after finding out about it, on top of him sending a message to someone as soon as we hear about it. I mean, this is not really us keeping our heads down.
What? What are you talking about? You might need to backtrack a little bit to me.
All right. So he walks over, grabs a crate, grabs another one, makes her sit down, and pulls out his notebook, and just shows like this whole page of like, all right, a deck recognizes you. You've never met him.
Yeah.
You've already been attempted to be assassinated by some malice worshipping cultist.
Yep.
Apparently you've, if I remember correctly, you can correct me if I'm wrong if I'm saying this incorrectly, but Avum goes, you've also learned something that apparently only the Hero of Time has learned.
Not the hero time, but one that was way more ancient than him.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, you mean with that cool thing?
And then now the tower. You don't think these are somewhat related?
I don't know if the tower's related. How's the tower related?
It literally, we're just saying they're protecting it because of the hero and the royal family, and it's the last time it was because the hero established all these sages to protect the world from all this. They're all related.
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, would you think if I was the hero of time, though, I mean, you might have recognized me, and you didn't. That one lady, the fairy lady did. She recognized me for some reason, too. So, but I don't know. I don't think... Are you really taking this whole hero time thing seriously? Because I really don't feel like
Yes.
it's actually a thing.
I don't
You'd
believe
think
in
I'd know
coincidences.
by now. You know what I mean?
Not if you're... I mean, I don't understand this realm enough to understand reincarnation or repurposing, but if you are somehow being imbued with the same powers that this hero had, it's not a coincidence. And when you become a hero of legend, that means they had to fight against things. World-ending things. But I'm not going to rehash an argument we already had. I'm here. I'm not trying to go home. But I do want you to understand the gravity of all this. This is serious.
Well, why are you just accepting it, though? I mean, that this is what it is. It could be a bunch of different things.
He just dancing lights. We have powers!
Well, that could be from a bunch of different things. Doesn't have to be.
We never
one
had
specific thing.
these before, and now I'm being called
Yeah.
a guardian, you're being called a hero. He recognizes you, a fairy knows
Yeah.
who you are.
Okay, I know it's like there's a lot, but I'm not saying maybe it's not like the one specific thing you're thinking of. Maybe there's like something else.
I don't know what I'm
That's like
thinking.
not as big of a deal.
So you think all of this is happening just for us to, I don't know, help a ghost go to sleep on a ship somewhere, and then that's it, and we just go home?
Well, not we're actually we're not gonna have, but you know, I don't know. Maybe it's something big. I don't know, but we can just take it a day at a time. Don't have to be worried about it.
I am taking a day at a time. That's why I'm not freaking out. That's why I'm still here. Why I'm okay going on this exploration trip. You see him like really catch adventure and swallow that word before he says it. Anyways, enough of that. We'll get to it when we get to it.
Well, okay, really quick though. Passive aggressive because you're worried? Is that what's happening?
Not intentionally, but also sometimes try not to show the things I'm trying to figure out on the inside.
What?
I don't understand this power, this guardian. Why I have a fairy following me? Why you're suddenly having all these hero-related powers and coincidences? I'm not necessarily worried. I mean, I am, but it's a formula and an equation that we don't have an answer for. And that's not something I'm used to.
True. We're used to routines for like 100 years.
108. Well, 110 now, I guess.
Ugh. Are you actually serious about that? Uh-oh. Okay,
Kind of.
done that.
Figure out a way to fix it. We're still twins.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Should we shoot me with the ray? Like jump me up 2 years?
No, because that almost fried our friend Aaron, so I'm not
That is true.
not sure how that works. No, but
It's fun, though.
seriously.
Okay.
I know you like to joke around a lot. This is why I've been really off balance, because I've been meaning... I saw that look. You don't have that look often. What did you see in that pool? What freaked you out?
It didn't freak me out. It just...
He gives her that look of like, it's you and me. Like, we don't lie to each other sort of look.
No, it didn't freak me out. I just don't like thinking about things.
He looks like he's about to say something. He's like, right, don't be passive aggressive. All right.
I saw myself going back home and
Really?
just everyone was happy for me. You know, there wasn't any disappointment, I guess.
Why would anybody be disappointed in you?
You know.
I'm not disappointed in you.
Well, I know you're not disappointed in me.
You can hit lightning bolts now with a sword. It's really
Yeah.
cool.
Do you think Mom and Dad care that I could do that? No. So, I don't like thinking about that. I didn't want to say it to anybody.
I bet deep down they do. They're just... They really care about the responsibility of the store and upkeeping their parents' legacy and getting us established.
Yeah.
You don't want to be like, you know, the Johnsons, you know, the kid like three houses down that still lives with his parents at like 600 years old. I mean, like, lives in the basement. You don't want to do that.
Yeah, but I mean, they can have the best intentions, but at the end of the day, I think if they could change me, they would. And I don't like that. And I don't like thinking about it. I'm not what they want, and that's fine. But it's kind of like why I wasn't that concerned with writing them back. I know they love us, and I know they love me, but there's a difference between loving someone and accepting who they are, and they don't. So there you go. That's my introspection per decade. I'm done with it now.
Have you ever thought maybe they're accepting of who you are, just not what you're doing?
I don't see how that makes a difference.
It does. What I'm doing out here and who I am are two different things. Just because we're being paid to protect the city and be better guards than the guards they have, another subject, still matters who I decide to be and my intentions on what I'm doing. Certainly cares to Deck and you. Right?
Well, I guess I don't know if you know. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about.
Trying
Actually.
to understand.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying they've always been happy with you.
Why aren't you happy with it?
With what? The shop?
What we have, yeah.
Just never wanted it. You didn't either. There was a point when you didn't. I mean, that's half the reason why I've dragged you here in the first place. I know there's the side of you that enjoys it, and that does even dumber things than me, like going into Aaron's shadow when he's flying, and then falls like...
Eventually I'm going to get that right.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
I had Featherfall. I knew it would be fine.
Mm.
They're calculated risks. They're not running after big giant eyeballs that are jumping on roofs. Could kill people.
I don't know. That's what I saw, though.
Well. I know I keep on saying I'm following you to keep you alive. I'm following you so you can figure out who you want to be. And whatever you want, it's okay with me.
Well, thanks. I want you to be here so you can find out stuff about yourself, too. Break you out of the mold a little bit.
Why do I feel like your intentionality of wanting to drag me along somehow manifested into whatever happened to us?
What? What does that mean?
Whatever this...
Like I willed it into the universe?
Mm-hmm.
No. But that would be actually pretty cool.
I think you'd be surprised.
Okay, so are we good though?
I'm fine. I don't mean to be passive aggressive. What do I need to do to stop that?
I think I guess, how about this? When the others start looking uncomfortable, that's when you pull back. Did you see, like, Attic just immediately started beelining towards the other side of the ship.
Yeah, but he does that half the time when he doesn't even want to, like, tell someone their brother died, you know? I mean, like, you know, it's hard to tell if it's me or just the situation.
I mean, I guess you could always ask, but it's not super often.
That makes it even more awkward.
Someone's brother died. So I don't think that's going to be, like, a common problem.
I have never cared what other people think about me. Except you and maybe family.
Mm-hmm.
Fine, I'll try and be more aware of my surroundings.
Yeah. There you go. Oh, yeah, okay, what should I do?
Be more aware of your surroundings.
Okay, sure.
Like, hero of time stuff, big villainry stuff, like...
Okay, fine. I'll, like, pay a little more attention. Like, I'll try and, like... I don't know if take it seriously is the right word. Because I still think it's probably something else.
Trust me, I'm taking this serious enough for both of us.
Yeah, I know you have, like, a chart on that.
Oh, it's... Oh, yeah, I'm color-coding it. It's so exciting.
Yeah, that's organized.
Don't worry, you can see that part. Illusionary pen is amazing.
Oh my gosh, you have secret notes in there?
Yeah.
Dang it. Gotta figure out how to break that. I'm just kidding. Okay.
Everyone's already thinking about, like, multiple security levels to add on top of it. Need to get a lock for it.
I'm just gonna wind up creating, like, the Enigma code for...
Yep.
Every time Scissor's like, I cracked it! Then there's, like, another layer.
Yeah.
Avon just goes up and gives Scissor a big hug. I will try and have more fun and ease up a little bit. Just know you can always come to me. I don't like it when you keep secrets from me. Even when you want to show them off 2 days later.
Yeah, I hug him back and I'm just like, no, I didn't want to say it in front of everybody. And I don't like thinking about it. I wasn't trying to keep a secret from you.
Oh, this one? No, you're fine. I didn't want to talk about it either. I was still processing everything.
Oh, see? There you go.
Alright. Well, then I'm going to go continue writing my notes.
Color coding. There's like 4 highlighters.
Hero of Time is like purple and green, and this is...
As I say, it's basically like that one person the valedictorian in every high school. Where it's just
exactly.
So, anyway. So as you're walking away, Avum, you'll just see Sprite will just go, well, you did good.
You know, it's funny that I'm already expecting you to be there. I was about to ask. Am I really passive-aggressive?
Just a little bit.
A little bit? Alright. Do I make people uncomfortable?
That I don't know. I mean, maybe? Potentially. I mean, that thing with your knee was rather intense, if I'm being honest.
Is it bad that sometimes I enjoy that?
I mean, sometimes I enjoy taking things, and she holds up an empty bottle, and she hands it over.
That's what I'm saying. Being chaotic is a little fun.
Exactly. It's just a little bit of fun.
Calculated chaos.
I'll need to work on that one, but chaos.
Yes, you will.
We'll work on it together.
Sprite. What do you know about the Hero of Time?
Let's see, what does she know? She goes, well, all I know is that he was once an ancient hero. He very significant in the lineage of heroes. I think at one point he was what's known as a Kokiri, or at least he lived amongst the Kokiri anyway.
That's the things you come from as well, right?
I come from Kokiri Forest. Yes.
Right. Yes. Okay.
I know at least he lived among them. I don't know. The Great Deku Tree doesn't share that many stories about the Hero of Time. And if he does, well, it's usually very scattered. I don't think this is the same Great Deku Tree that was around when the Hero of Time was around.
But do you speak of it always as it's the same he? Has he been reincarnated into different people?
As far as I know.
So yes.
I don't know definite, but that's what seems to be according to legend.
Okay. Well, how about this? She's my sister first and foremost. And if she is a hero of time, then obviously she is needed. You promise to protect her, just as much as you want to protect me. I will let you take whatever you want whenever you want. And that hurts. That pains me.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Prism power dice. It's a 19 plus 6, 25.
She looks and goes, "Oh,
I know. Don't rub it in."
You got a deal. Yeah, you basically just do like 2 fingers, but it wraps her whole hand. It wraps around her whole hand. He goes, great, and she just starts flying, just flying up and just more fluttering around you. I mean, I guess if you didn't have anything else, I guess I could just slightly help you figure out more of this time magic stuff.
I think that's important.
Perfect.
Whatever I have is obviously important to help her. So.
Yes.
So, just remember, keep her secret, keep her safe. Broke the DM.
You were waiting for that. You were waiting.
Oh, long time. Super long time.
You were sitting on that one for my friend.
And Avon just walks off, goes back to his notes. Very happy with himself.
I appreciate that. I appreciate the long con of sitting on that.
It's like a 2 or 3 episode long con for sure.
I appreciate that. That's awesome. Right. And so while this is happening, Adek, is there anything that you are doing?
I mean, he's just probably chatting it up with Mira, just general chit-chat and talking about her home and things like that. And then probably when they hug, he'll be like, "Oh, look at that."
Yeah. That is very nice. Yes, well, Zora's domain is very nice. It's not necessarily all that hospitable to those who can't breathe water, as you can really only stay above the surface, but I imagine my father would, and even myself to a degree, would be able to provide some sort of maybe breathing apparatus that will allow you to go and see the more beautiful aspects of Zora's domain, if you ever decide to stop by.
Oh yeah, that sounds amazing. I would definitely love to do that.
Perfect. Well, there's a very nice drink. Well, it might be actually kind of not palatable for your taste buds or stomachs. It's almost like a sea brine, but it's done in a way that almost makes it nice, smooth, and milky to a degree. But it's a delicacy amongst the Zora, but as far as you all are concerned, it may not be palatable.
Oh, okay.
But,
I'm sure you'll love drinking a bunch of them then.
If you ever wanted to give it a try, I'd be more than willing to do that. By the way, she unfolds a little bit of a map saying, as I told Avum, I've been drawing out what I remember about this Gerudo pirate fort. It shouldn't be too difficult to infiltrate. The hard part is making sure that we are not spotted.
Okay.
She rolls it up and says, well, there is actually a ruler over the fort. She's very kind-hearted. I think she's the pirate queen, elected into that position as far as I know. So,
You know anything about this pirate queen?
all I know is that her name is Lydia.
Lydia. All right.
Fairly kind-hearted. I think she may be the one that is currently in possession of my of the sapphire.
Yeah. We'll do what we can to get it back.
Perfect. Oh. In that case, I'll be heading off for the night or time.
All right. Have a good evening.
Okay. And she just...
Sorry, I didn't... Can I interrupt your conversations real quick?
Oh, yes.
You guys weren't having, like, super private one, were you?
Not that I'm aware of.
Nope.
Okay, awesome. He, like, straightens up in his, like, robe and... I apologize for making either one of you uncomfortable with my passive aggressiveness. I am working on it. I am trying to be better. Please forgive me.
Oh,
That is all.
I
Okay.
thought it
Yeah.
was just a Twilight Realm thing. I thought that was just a part of the manner in which Twily spoke.
Some do. Mostly me. Sorry.
Oh,
Apparently.
okay.
You're forgiven, friend, of course.
Well, more team building. Great. I'll go continue to work on this map. Meanwhile, Linebeck is just behind the helm, just watching all of this unfold, and goes like, just slightly nodding to himself. Is like,
Too many people on this ship.
too many people on this ship. So,
I've been in isolation for 2 years and now we're all getting together. This is a lot.
this is a lot. Perfect.
Ready for orders, Captain, whatever you need. Because I'm team player.
Thank you, Avo.
Scissors like this across the ship, like, yeah.
It's freaking Hiccup in How to Train Your Dragon 3. So,
But yeah, if nothing else is going on, I'll just probably find a spot to sit and take a short rest and work on project number 3 a little bit and mess around with that.
I need
And
to check
see if I
your-
can make any progress. Breakthroughs, you know. Kind of what I already have, like at my act
Oh!
list, and like see if I
Yes.
can make any sort of connections there.
Go ahead and make for me a tinkering check. Intelligence and proficiency.
That's with the thing too, so 57 20.
20. Okay. You are basically at this point, since you are just starting it, you are basically at the point of where you are able to get the core inner mechanisms at least started and fused together. Gears and metal pieces and scraps are just scattered all about the bow of the ship. Slightly just goggles are on. Welding everything together. So at this point, by the time you get to the outer band of the Eye of Calamity, since this is somewhat newish technology, you are intelligent enough to where you can understand what's going on with it. You'd probably be able to get a full inner mechanisms going, but not be able to get the outer casing just yet, because you're about 5 days away from the edge of the Eye of Calamity.
Okay.
And once you get the outer frame, you'll probably need to get more metal pieces to encase everything.
Yep.
Perfect. And as you're going, the 5 days do pass largely without incident. Maybe, yes.
I'm just gonna say, over the days, he's gonna try and make his healing potions, because he has 3 more kits he's gonna try and make up.
Perfect. So yeah, if there's anything else you all wanted to do during the 5 days, so at this point, let's say go ahead and make a charisma check with proficiency, since you have a history with potion making.
1, 2, or 3. I don't know what die to pick.
3.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna roll a d6 to see.
You said charisma plus proficiency?
Since you're more or less infusing with elements of your spell casting into it, yeah.
16.
16. How many more of those kits do you have, I should say?
3.
3? Okay. Perfect. With that, you were able to make, with the 5 days, just because you had to do a lot of drying, compressing, and you have to do it on a makeshift area in waves, it's very difficult. But at the end of it, by the end of the 5th day, you are able to get out 2 more potions.
Sweet. He will hold on to them for now. He'll let you guys know that he has 2 more in case anyone wants them. Let me know, but I'll just hold on to them for now.
Is Mira on the ship the whole time, or did she leave?
She's
okay.
She's there the whole time. So if anyone wanted to talk to her or whatever, it's completely up to you. She is there.
Okay. Interesting.
I would ask at some point if there's a prince for Mira.
She looks and goes, she looks at you curiously, goes, no?
Oh. Curious.
Duch, we have just met.
I'm just asking about your life.
Oh, well, normally when people ask that, it's usually followed up with, can I be your prince? So...
No, I can't be a Zora prince. No.
Well, it is rumored that Princess Mifa was going to do that, was going to propose to Link before she died.
Oh, really? I do that?
Well, she was going to make the ceremonial armor chest piece. It's supposedly that the tradition of the royal family is that the one who is to make the proposal, be it the princess or the prince, is to make a almost royal type armor chest piece for their potential betrothed.
I'm sure that armor would look amazing. But yeah, no, I'm not asking for a date. Sorry if I came across that way.
No, it's fine. No, it's fine. It's okay.
Just
It
curious
would be
about,
dopers, though.
I'm just curious about like the royal line of the Zord. Yeah. Sorry, I'm awkward. I'll just walk away.
Oh, you know what? No. Attic, no, I'm curious too, actually, because do you have, like, what's it like being a princess? Is it, fun, or do you, like, kind of hate it, or what's going on with that? Give us all the details.
It has its perks of where you can really do, well, within boundaries, you can obviously do most of what you wish for, but in terms of being enjoyable, there's a lot of rigmarole that you have to go through, things that are expected of you, sit up straight, but there's also various balls that you have to attend and political meetings. You have to learn to be very well versed in diplomatic meetings and even the various cultures. That's why I was very curious about you and the Twilight Realm. I don't know much about Twilight. They don't often come out to Zora's domain. They're normally down in either as far as I can recall, Gerudo Desert, or
Mhm.
even as far south as the Arctic. But beyond that, don't know much. So,
Are we familiar with the Arctic one? I know we know about the Gerudo village. but-
yes, you would be, because that is another area of what the second mirror Twilight is located
Gotcha.
there.
Okay.
They're pretty stringent on who travels between the realms nowadays. So.
Yes, I've heard tale that the Queen Zelda is looking to lift those laws a bit more.
Oh, I actually didn't know that. That's interesting.
She views them, as many do, or at least a few do, as rather archaic.
Oh yeah, yeah, totally. I agree with that.
For our characters' knowledge, so since everything is kind of like a shadow version, did the Tweely have like a sort of royal family as well that kind of rules it, or?
Yes, you do. You do have a queen.
I mean, it's not too much different than the Light Realm, I guess. I mean, we have a queen, and she has her subjects, and kind of sprinkles down to the local areas a bit. And then, typically within the families, because we live so long, there's a lot of lineage or responsibility passed down from
The Twilight.
generation to generation.
Very traditional, yes, yes.
Oh, the Twilight are also long-lived. Us Zora can live up to the thousands.
You beat us!
Oh, I didn't mean it as a competition. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh,
I'm-
totally kidding.
Competitions are amazing. I mean, can be
You
amazing
win.
if everyone wants to be included in it. Not everyone has to be. You see Ava like really trying to.
Yeah, I'll probably
You
lose
Les?
a long life competition about you guys, so...
Oh yeah, wait. First of all, how old are you?
Me?
Yeah?
19, I believe is what I have.
You said 19. Yep.
Yes.
Such a baby.
Oh baby.
Actually, I mean, I guess you would have to do the. It's like, you know, the Fahrenheit to Celsius. Yeah, you got to do the calculation. I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, I think we're equivalent.
Yeah.
Ish. Yeah.
For Twily and Sheikah age range, you all are technically in the same age category. Aaron is probably slightly older than you because Rito have a very short lifespan. So he's probably close to almost middle-aged for Rito.
I'm just kidding, Attic. We're kidding. We're about the same age, technically.
I'm just saying, a 19-year-old in our world is like
It's just
so adorable.
Yeah, so in like 40 years from now when I'm 59 and old, you're gonna be looking fresh still.
Oh, yes!
oh yeah.
Yep. There you go.
Yep. Wait. So how old though? Like 50 years? You said? Then you're
Me?
yeah.
We can get up to probably 100 or so pretty
Oh, okay.
regularly.
Interesting.
I mean, to be honest, some people prefer that. They'd rather have a more fast-paced life. Things happen very slowly for us in the Twilight Realm. I mean, shoot.
So slowly. Yeah.
Deciding to put something on sale takes months just to, decide things.
Uh-huh.
There's no rush.
But longevity has its perks and downsides, just like many things. Downside is, as you said, it takes a long time for things to get going. Takes a long time to convince Azora to do anything. But Hylians and humans, they are able to get many things done. Many advancements in technology have been done because they are so short-lived that there's the drive that pursues them.
I think that's why I get along with you so well, Attic, is because you're always wanting to do stuff. Like all the time.
So,
It's great.
Mira, are you saying that long life makes you lazier?
Not lazier, it's just that the idea is that waiting to see how things play out. It's the notion of seeing things from a larger perspective. The downside to also having a short lifespan is like Hylians and humans is that we Zoras, and even I guess to an extent Twily, tend to see the ramifications of the things that lesser long-lived races can be, which can lead to a lot of contempt between Zoras and even some Hylians. Not to an extensive degree because, well, we are rather okay with each other, but some Zora can have bad blood to some of the events of Hylians.
Interesting. Wait, Samira, how old are you?
I am currently 110. By Hylian standards, I guess you would say I'm probably close to being into my 20s.
Okay.
Even just
So
high
we're all
five
the
her.
same age here.
She gives like
Well.
a slight high five back.
We are.
Mm.
You two can be
You-
twins now.
Definitely hate that.
I think he wasn't joking. He wasn't joking about the thing. That was the shooty thing. The aging up thing. He wasn't joking about
I still don't see anything.
Oh, you aged up? You're older than your sister?
Twin. We're still twins.
A twin.
Yes. I'm the older one now.
You weren't
takes out a
before.
Yeah, I wasn't before.
She takes out a notebook. She starts scrabbling, taking notes. But how did that happen?
Attic? Get that wrong.
Basically, and I'll just go into an explanation of there's magic, and he goes wobbly, and then chaos, and all of a sudden, and
Exactly.
some,
Yep.
and different effects happen.
Don't forget about the power source that you needed.
There's lightning, and
Yeah. Avum and Attic are just going like science bros, like deep into it, like scissory glazing over.
real
Like,
big backpack. You know?
Yeah, and Mira follows up with further questions on how the magic intertwines into the backpack to begin with, which then she deduces that you're probably an artificer, so she matches your nerdiness but from an arcane perspective.
Maybe you can help me with my project over here, Mira.
Oh, what's the project?
Yeah, I'll show you. And I'll walk over. Start showing her project number 3.
She kind of just leans down. I've heard of these devices. My father mentioned something down in that potentially these devices can be really found down in Clocktown.
Really?
Pictobots is what I believe that they are called.
So this isn't my own unique invention. Well, anyway.
It is unique in the way of that you are making it, and that it is going to be having your own flair, for therefore it is unique.
hard to recover from.
Well, still, it'll be fun to have one.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm not quite familiar with that. What are they?
Pictobox, I guess.
Mhm.
Ictobox. Yeah, you've been working on that for a couple days now. Pretty focused.
Yep. I'll show you when it's done.
I get as much.
Oh, did you not
Makes sense.
Do you not want to explain what it can do?
He seems to like to wait and show it off.
It's like a big
I-
grand thing.
I don't want to
you know?
get people excited in case it fails, you know?
Oh, well,
I actually quite understand that.
well, fair enough. It'll be a big surprise. And as you all are in the depths of the SS Lineback, you begin to feel as the waves start to become choppier. There's unrest as the ship is being knocked back and forth. The wood is creaking ever so intensely. Doesn't sound like it's gonna break at all, even if you're eyeing the area where the hull did break, but maybe but a week ago at this point. Everything appears to be fine. It just appears to be that the everything's getting more and more intense.
Do we see like? Do we see like the what was on the map type of thing, like
Oh,
the eye, or is it?
well, you're gonna need to head
Like
up
the
top.
strands.
You're gonna need to head up top for that.
Oh, I thought we were up top. My
No,
bad.
you're below deck.
Oh, okay.
I think
Yeah.
we should definitely go check it out.
Oh yeah, I'm like up the stairs already.
Yeah, it says just goes running up the stairs, and she goes, as you all head up, you see the first thing that hits you is suddenly it is shockingly cold. And there are almost flakes of snow occasionally. Not a lot, but just almost like lake effect snow would be the best way to describe it. You then make your way out into the deck, and you just see a massive wall of cloud. It appears to be rotating clockwise. The clouds go high into the sky, almost endlessly so from your position. You can hear sounds of thunderclaps far off, but beyond that, it is hard to see into this intense storm.
Attic, are you up here with us?
Yeah.
Well, I guess this is you as well. I don't know if you can
Yes.
feel this with your new touch powers.
Mm-mm-mm.
This storm, I mean, obviously it's been around enough to be on a map. Is this nature in origin, or does it have arcane elements to it?
Give me a minute. I'll sit down. Ritually cast detect magic then.
I just squint at it.
He's squinting really hard. It's like the 5-year-old doing a staring contest with the sun.
Let me get my binoculars out with my hands. They help me focus.
A deck. As well, first question. What's the range?
It's only 30 feet.
Good. So, as you are focusing on it, you're not able to get much, but even then, there's a fraction, a twinge of something in the back of your mind of where you make an intelligence check at this point.
16.
You gather that if you were any closer and you didn't detect magic, bad things would have happened. It would have impacted your mind drastically.
Oh boy. Yeah, don't do magic at this thing.
Don't do
What?
magic at that thing?
No, I have a major headache all of a sudden just from the 30 feet that I can look into this thing. Oh man.
It was so far away.
Yeah. That was painful. Okay.
Wait, what does that mean? Wait, I'm very...
I don't know, but this is not natural.
This is not a light realm thing.
No.
Okay.
Ava, you can make an Arcana check. You're proficient in Arcana, correct, or no? Okay, then yeah, this
That's
would
why I
be,
asked them. Yeah.
Would I be able to make one?
Go ahead,
I
make
have
one.
proficient Arcana. 24.
You would know that in order to be completely impacted by something like this from that range, is that this very well could be completely magical, and to be completely overwhelmed like that means that this magic is incredibly intense, and you basically were almost trying, you deduce that there's a good chance you're almost reaching out to touch more or less a god.
Okay. Yeah, it feels like it's something very powerful. Like a being that's very powerful. That I'm trying to connect with my magic.
I was going to say, Avon's proficiency is in religion. Would that come into effect here at all if he's trying to understand any sort of religious relationship to the arcane, or even malice, what he's been trying to read up on?
Since a deck mentioned religion, you can make a religion check. This will be a disadvantage, though.
Sure. Yeah, 10.
Whatever is there, you're not necessarily sure what its origins could be. But if it is definitely related to a god or a god directly impacted it, it makes complete sense as to why a deck got...
Mm-hmm.
If he was any closer, you have no idea what would have happened.
Yeah.
Okay, well, glad you're okay, Attic. Okay,
Yeah.
do you need,
What? Oh my god.
wait, do you need something? Do you need, like a little healy thing?
Just a
Sit down.
handkerchief. Just put it in his hand and press up to the nose.
It's okay. I'm
This is
gonna
your
sit down for a
handkerchief
minute.
now.
I mean,
Drink some water. Oh man.
for magic to have this sort of fingerprint on the world, either something is still sourcing it, or it was quite a footprint of something, I'm
Mira,
assuming, divine before.
Mira looks at his... Or it could be protecting something.
Oh. Like what? Yeah, what do you know about this? Don't you, swim around?
Oh, I
this
swim
area?
around.
Yes.
I was... My father was old enough, barely old enough, to remember a time when the eye did not exist. But after the calamity happened, that's all we ever knew. He never swam over to this area. But from what he's able to tell me, this might have been a holy site for Hylians at some point. Or something within it.
Really?
Beyond that, I do
So
not
this
know.
was... So this is kind of recent. This hasn't always been here.
Within the past 500 years, yes.
Yeah. Huh. Okay.
I'm just making sure I understand correctly. Calamity is associated to this Ganon?
Yes, Calamity Ganon. He is the one that caused all this... Well... He was going to come back, and luckily the champions, though they lost their lives, through the assistance, the princess and and her appointed knight were able to defeat him, avoiding any ruin that may have come to the land of Hyrule at the time. But
You say knight, do you mean hero?
yes,
Similar or different?
it was the hero. He wielded the master sword.
Let's see. So he kind of gives like a half knowing look again over to Scissor, just like, interesting, another connection.
Yes. Very interesting.
I think so.
You can tell by her tone, she's like, I'm trying to pay attention. That's what that was. Okay, well. I guess we'll see what happens. We're looking for a ghost ship around here or something. Apparently it's not in it, though.
Linebacker,
What are we
This
supposed
looks
to do?
amazing.
Lineback comes up and is holding some jackets. Here, some of you may need these. Yes. Regardless, no. It's going to be here. Engines cut. We won't be drawing anchor, because dropping anchor in these waves is, well, suicide. But we're going to be waiting here until
None of that.
midnight. Is supposedly when the moon is at its highest, is when the ship will appear. If the map is correct,
Okay.
it will appear here.
So, what is our plan? What's our plan? Are we, like, getting on the ship? Are we trying to, like, get it to come to us?
Aaron will goes like, well, one thing is for certain is that I think it would be best if I actually probably more maintain from the air and keep a good lookout. If indeed pirates are anywhere about, probably a good idea to have someone with a good eye.
And do what you do best. Flying up there.
I won't fly away too far.
Sure.
Linebacker.
I think it's a good first step for sure.
Well, you three going alone, if you wish to do that, that is your prerogative. I imagine any one of us can join you.
Well,
I mean, Lineback, you're not coming?
It's completely up to you.
Someone has to steer the ship if he's not anchoring, correct?
true, but we don't know what his
Mira and
family
Aaron
looks like.
here, right?
Mira goes, I imagine I can steal the ship. How hard could it be? Linebacker is just like, just has this 1,000-yard stare of just, it is the Ron Swanson stare is what he's having right now.
I mean, it is, yeah, your thing, right? You might recognize something.
That is a
that we
good point.
wouldn't.
I can join you if that is what you wish.
If we run into anything, are you good with like a sword or something? Are we gonna have to like protect you?
He pulls out a strange weapon that looks to be wooden and slightly bent with a little bit of metal on the end. He goes, I was taught how to use one of these. It's what's known as a pistol.
Oh, didn't Error had something like that?
Yep, Arrow had a musket.
The dagger is bent, but yeah, recognize it now.
It's ranged.
Loud.
It's loud, but if need be, I'll stay in the back and I'll shoot things.
Sure.
Please wait until we start a fight until you shoot it. Don't like bring a bear into the fight. Not that we're gonna find one out here, but
Oh, of course.
it's a phrase. Just don't want to bring attention before we need to. That's all.
Sea bear.
Sea bear.
I've heard about those. Apparently, you need to make a little bit of a circle and then wear a sombrero upside down. The fact that I remembered that.
Wow, that's a nostalgia trip.
We can always experiment afterwards if we want.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know where that came from.
Good
Anyway, he looks and goes, well, I indeed can go ahead and join you all if need be. And of course, won't fire this thing unless absolutely have to. That would be rather foolish.
Okay. And Mira, you can, maybe Lineback can give you lessons? Unless you want to come, but I don't know. Do we need someone on the ship, actually?
Linebacker says, it would probably be best to have someone on the ship. Make sure at least maintains course and doesn't go very too far off.
I mean, Erin, if you're being scout, could you circle back around and keep the ship on course if you're flying? I don't... Again, I'm not trying to circumvent how easy or hard navigating a ship would be. I don't know, so just a question.
I've never driven a ship in my life. If anything, Mira would probably have the best course of action to do that. She has at least a little bit of familiarity with the water.
Works for me.
Perfect.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so what do we need to do to, like, get ready to get on the ship? Do we need to do anything? Like, preparing?
Yes. Linebacker goes, well, first things first, is if this is indeed a ghost ship, then there will be most likely undead on it.
True.
So if it's your family...
Well,
Good question. What do we do with that?
some of them may be my family. Most of them would probably be crewmates if they are. They could just be spirits, I don't know. The biggest goal here is to go in and investigate, see if they are my family, and then if they are indeed cursed, maybe find a way to see if there even is a way to lift it. I don't know if it's here or if it's somewhere else. That's the problem.
Sure. Okay. So, if undead happen, we should beat them back.
Let's.
If they're trying to attack us.
I say if they try to attack you, then maybe we go ahead and do defense. But if they don't, maybe see what happens.
For sure.
I don't know.
Oh yeah.
I honestly don't know. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
So I honestly don't know what to expect.
Yeah.
Do you have a brig on board? I know it's a small vessel, but do you have anywhere to put someone if we did capture someone?
He looks around and says, "We're running out of space as it is, but
Closet even? Sorry.
I mean, I have a closet."
Never know what kind of skeletons you find in the closet, right? No. Sorry, that was wrong timing.
Oh. That ain't it.
Uncomfortable. I feel it. I see that now. I get it.
See? You see what I'm saying?
I'm starting to see that one.
Good job. Good job using your eyes.
Still thought it was funny.
My special eyes. My brand!
Alright. Cool, well, I am kind of excited. Are you guys excited?
Oh yeah.
Yes,
Yeah?
I know. Yeah. Actually.
Cool. We're gonna do awesome.
Let's go get the rowboats ready then, at least. Be on standby.
Perfect. As you all get to your stations, get everything ready, Linebeck being behind the helm, giving pointers to Mira, specifically saying that to keep an eye on specifically with the knots on the wheel, and that is your mainly course of action of steering. Night falls. You all get a little bit of rest before then. Yes, Avon.
Right.
Yeah.
Wasn't sure how far you ran off. Based on my powers and Scissor's powers that you're aware of, and now even addicts, do you know anything about undead and any way we'd be able to help them with what we have?
She thinks about it for a second, goes...
Or what you might have, actually? I haven't asked you what you have.
She looks and says, well, it's going to vary from undead to undead. If there is a curse, then something needs to be done in order for it to be lifted. Usually it's an act, usually it's a thing, but it's pretty inconsistent. It really depends upon the type of curse or even hex that may be placed upon them. If it's a spirit that is left around from, deeds being left undone, then something needs to be done in order to make sure that they can go, that can all work. But really it's going to vary from undead to undead, and as far as things that I have, I'm not really the attacking type.
No, but do you have anything that could at least make us aware of them before we are? Like detect evil and good that I see on a sheet?
He goes, well, I might be able to do so. He goes, I could do it at least once.
Be helpful. At least we're not caught on guard.
Well, if the whole ship is if the whole ship's undead, then there's a good chance that we'll probably encounter some.
Probably. But just don't want it to surprise us, that's all.
That's fair.
Well,
I can certainly see what I can do.
appreciate it.
And as the night starts to come down, as the sun begins to set, the moon rises high into the sky as the chill from the Arctic is blowing across your face, snowflakes coming down. It's a strange sight as the full moon is high into the night sky, but half of it is almost covered by this constant turning storm. The sound of thunder almost just becoming white noise at this point. You have heard it for so long. And then off in the distance, there's a flicker as a ship that's translucent and appearing in the color of blue, surrounded by blue flame, is starting to sail across the ship. It's going directly in front of the bow. So right between you all and the store. You all are currently in the rowboat, and Linebeck states, well, it's now or never.
Real quick,
Yes.
slight rewind. Before we left, I want to ritually cast alarm on the ship, just so I'm aware if anything comes onto the ship, kind of especially the
Great.
wheel.
Is there a range on that? Like a range of what you have to be
I'll
in?
do the mental one, and it's a mile. I can do it with it.
Oh, you'll be fine. You a mile.
Dang.
That's a long distance. You'll be fine. So perfect. As you all row closer to this ship, the oars slapping the sea, the scent of brine and cold filling your nostrils, you eventually make it to the ship. You find a bit of almost netting that you're able to climb onto and grab onto and climb up.
Avon will go first, since apparently we talked about him going first and stealthing a little bit.
Perfect.
Go
So
for it.
if you're going to go
Alright.
first, go ahead and climb up. Since you're climbing on and netting, you won't need to make an athletics check, but do make for me a stealth check if you are stealthing.
Sure.
I did guidance you as you left.
Sweet.
Love it.
It's well light. What is it? No. The bad roll. 21.
21. You're able to slowly
Well,
make your way up the rope, and as you go over the side, you hear sounds of almost chittering and murmuring. As you look over, you just see the deck is filled with stall childs, so skeletons, walking across the deck, aimlessly walking around. And that's where I take a break.
Da-da-da-da!
All right. So we'll be back here in about 10 minutes, 8:40, as we begin the investigation into the ghost ship. This is going to be a good time. I've been looking forward to this. So go ahead, get some snacks, stretch, all that good stuff. See you all in 10 minutes. welcome back, everybody. Hope you all had a good break. We are continuing tonight's session as Avum has just looked over the side of the ghost ship and has noticed that the entire deck, or at least a good portion of it, is just crawling with shambling stall childs, which are just skeletons with claws. And they seem to be muttering and just chittering about. The language you cannot understand. But Abram, this is what you see. And as your eyes scan, go ahead and make a perception check for me. We're diving right into it.
We'll go Zelda dice, why not?
Yeah.
They've been betraying me all night. So it's at night, so it's regular, right?
Yep.
7.
7. You are too focused on all the stall childs that are right before you that you really can't see anything else. Nah.
How many do I see right off the bat?
Let's see. You see currently about 8.
Okay. So yeah, he's just like slowly puts his head down, kind of gets everyone's attention, and just goes 8, and points at Sprite to be like, "Do your thing." Trying to get an idea of what else is there.
You are good. She's just gonna basically be detecting undead. So she's gonna fly up. She'll go first. She's gonna go invisible.
Well, they're both concentration, right?
They're both concentration, but she's going to use it to first fly up to a point.
Oh, get to a point, right? Yeah.
And then she's going to cast it.
That's smart. Yeah.
Because these are all once per day.
It goes through 3 feet of wood, so I guess we would potentially ping things.
Yep.
Underneath it.
30 feet. The spell can. Okay, perfect. So as suddenly she appears a little higher up, and she casts it. She looks about and her eyes just go wide. She flies down to you. There's a lot of undead in this ship. On this ship, there's stall childs going across. I detected something potentially in the captain's quarters, and even further below the deck. Let's see. So yeah, it does look like you know how many. So, shows potentially about 3-4 beings below deck, maybe. Don't know if they're hostile or not.
Well, what do you say, guys? There's only one way to find out, right?
What do I know about what Sprite was talking about, like those creatures? Do I know anything about them?
Stall childs, go ahead and make a religion check for me. Actually, wait. Yes, you actually know what they are. You've already encountered them. You encountered them in the sewer.
Were they? We did?
Yep.
I don't remember that.
Skeleton thingies?
Stall childs.
Talking about Zarek? So we had the spiders and then the
spider and the
queen
crawly
things.
things.
Yeah. Okay. No, sorry. You would count.
Or was it in that room when we're going to go meet that?
Oh no, never mind. You would not have encountered stall childs. You encountered a stalthos.
Okay.
They are different enemies.
Okay.
So go ahead and make a religion check.
Does it make a difference?
So in other words, it actually does make a difference. Go ahead and make a religion check for stall childs.
Sure. I got 13.
13. You would know that these are base form undead. Like they're
just like skeletons.
Yes. How they came about, that is the area where you don't know. But as far as them, they're basically just creatures that just shamble and walk around. They're not too much of a threat if you know what you're doing, but to random traveler passerby, they can be a pretty big threat.
Okay. So we just want to take this like quiet?
Yeah,
know.
I
Make a
guess.
good scene? Or do we want to just see what happens if we're like, hey, we're on your ship now?
I'd say let's try to be quiet first. Maybe we can find a source.
Yeah. Attic?
Sure.
Are you nervous?
Try to be quiet.
Okay.
Yeah, Avon will try and stealth on and then try and get an idea if there's like a captain's quarters or going downstairs, if he can just try and see if there's any other source of something that would be relevant.
All right. As you all make your way over, so Avon, we'll go ahead and... Yeah. So you all would have been coming in on the port side. So left side. About here. Go ahead and make a perception check for me, Avon.
Much better. 17.
Perfect. So you notice that toward the aft, so the back of the ship, you do see that there is what looks to be almost like what would akin to be a captain's quarters. Up top, you notice few things that are very interesting, almost like braziers up top. You see 2 of them. You said you got a 17?
Yeah.
Okay. That's really all that you notice. You don't seem to be attracting that much attention from the stall childs, as they just seem to be walking around.
Okay. Like looking down, are you guys coming up, or are you guys just waiting for Avon to sneak around a bit?
I think
You want?
I would probably wait for a couple minutes, and if
Gotcha. Okay.
you don't come back, I want to come up.
All right.
I got impatient.
I've never been the rogue that sneaks around. I'm usually the one that's just like, all right, you go ahead. I'll sit back and wait.
Yeah. Do you want me
to?
to roll to get on the boat, or?
Are you going to try and stealth up?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and make a stealth check for me then.
Um, 16.
16. Okay. You manage to make it up, and you see pretty much a lot of the same thing with the stall childs. You see that Avon is more or less walking around. Avon, where are you going specifically? Where are you checking out first?
So he kind of docks the braziers with his eyes, kind of remembering that lighting them did stuff at the other place they're at.
Mm-hmm.
So he kind of points that to Scissory, but then he kind of points to himself, and then kind of pointing to the captain's quarters, and that he'll probably go over there and kind of see if he can get any information in there.
Perfect.
That's down here, right?
Yep. So
That's where he would try and go.
as you go and you try to, the first things is that there's really only one doorway to get in, and it seems to be two double doorway, and as you go, it seems to be locked.
All right, I have thieves' tools.
First, make an investigation check for me.
15.
Perfect. As you were looking, it's weird. On the doorknob, it doesn't look like a normal keyhole, but it looks to be almost the perfect fit for a stone of sorts.
Interesting. All right. I'll just do a quick circle on top just to see, is there anything up near the, don't know what it's called, steering wheel?
Helm. As you walk up to the helm, you see more stall childs shambling around. They while they seem to notice you, they don't seem to do anything.
So they actually are, like, at times paying me attention, or is it just not even, like, aware of him?
They are paying you attention as you're walking around, but they're not attacking.
He won't say anything yet, but then he'll circle back around to like where Scissory is and kind of fill her in on what he found. And
while he was
Pesto.
doing that, I wanted to like look at the skeletons and see if there's anything like significant about them, or like do they have even like weapons or clothing or trinkets on them? Are they just like pure skeletons?
Yeah. As you walk up to one, go ahead and make an investigation check for me.
11.
There doesn't seem to be anything major of note. There seems to be almost just raw skeletons, maybe some clothing, just tattered clothing hanging off the shoulder, but nothing really for symbols or around the neck as denoting for any like religion or arcane necessarily.
Mm-hmm. Okay. They don't seem to...
I don't think they're even paying us much attention.
I'm gonna throw a rock in the middle and see what happens.
Not yet. But it's on my list of things to figure out.
Well,
He
I
like
need to
leans
if you want
over.
to.
Oh, all right, I'll let you do it. He like leans over and kind of like explaining what he saw to Attic and Linebeck.
Mm-hmm.
Does Linebeck have any knowledge of a stone or have anything in his body for that?
He looks and goes, nothing to my knowledge.
All right. Well, two things we could do: throw a stone, or say hello, or light the braziers.
I'm here to follow your lead.
You guys want to try that out? Any other ideas?
You just want to come up here?
Yeah,
I don't think we have to be
No.
sneaky.
At the moment, they're not paying us much attention.
I'm gonna be sneaky anyways.
Right.
Clank, 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 clank.
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely can tell now that as a deck is marching around, all the stall childs know you're there, but they don't do anything. And as you walk up to
Throw
the
your rocks, Scissory.
I just throw a rock in the middle.
in the middle,
See what happens.
not at any specific one, just generally.
No, I don't want to throw it at them. I want to like just throw it in the middle to like disturb the peace, but not anybody.
Right, perfect. As you do that, again, they look at the thing and they look back up to you. Just
And no sounds from underneath of like recognition to the sound, right?
yep.
Cool.
And as you
Alright.
walk up to the braziers, go ahead and make investigation checks for me.
2!
22.
16.
16. Well, Avum and a deck. Scissory, you are just fascinated by these undead and that they're shambling around, not doing much. Avum and a deck. As you're both looking at different braziers, and you notice something very interesting. A deck, you see, which ones are you looking at? I should ask, actually.
I guess I'll take the right.
Go left.
Okay.
And then Avon just turns to Scissory. Stop putting your hand through the skeleton!
Perfect. As you're looking,
How do you make friends?
as you're looking with the right one, a deck. We'll start with you since you're at the left. Actually, you notice that there appears to be almost like a circle carved into it, with various almost arcane-looking symbols. With Abum, you look and you see on yours a symbol that is also a circle with similar looking arcane symbols, but in the middle is the Triforce. Both of you can make either Arcana or Religion checks.
Are they separate or just either one to get the same result?
Either one.
Natural 20 for 27.
Natural
Nice.
20, nice.
Nice. 18 on religion.
Okay, well, good news, both of you. You recognize these symbols as the symbols for arcane and divine magic, respectively. So the one with the Triforce represents divine magic. while the other one that Duch saw represents arcane magic.
I feel like they would both turn at like the same time and. Okay, yeah, you saw it. Okay, yeah, same thing.
Got it.
What is this? What's going on?
Arcane and divine magic.
Okay.
So we already. Sorry, little theory. You were already saying we know she has powers from a divine because of the tattoo and potentially why she was targeted, correct?
I don't know if we ever jumped to that conclusion.
That's what I'm trying to do right now. Just curious and asking. I mean,
Good jump. Good
safe to. Okay, cool.
You think? Okay.
Attic, have you heard of anything relating to my powers and what they would be? I mean, they are patronage in sorts, but would it be considered arcane or divine? Because I kind of want to find out.
Well, you keep saying you do time stuff. I never see you do anything. Do I know anything about time-related magic?
Go ahead and make an Arcana check, Duch.
20 total.
20. You would gather that since his tends to come from more of a divine source, and given the spells that he's casting, the spells specifically, it's most likely he is divine, because divine is typically associated with that of healing, more so than anything else. Whereas arcane is typically that of more boosting and offense, typically, in different ways.
Okay.
Interesting. All right. Then I guess we have to fuel these magically then?
Maybe.
Would you let me try the arcane, just see how it reacts to my magic?
Sure. For it. What's the worst that can happen? We get attacked by all these skeletons?
Yeah, exactly.
True. Do we want to say hi to them first before we let them?
I thought you already did. That's what
I was just looking at it.
Are they friendly?
Hey. Hello.
They all turn to you.
Hi. How you guys doing?
There's no response, but the muttering continues. You just can't understand it.
I don't like that.
Raise your hand if you're not okay.
Make a persuasion check, sure.
Okay. 24.
Oh, wow.
That face bomb of... Man, I did allow a roll.
Yep.
Why did I let
and I am here for it. You gather that while they're speaking a language that you cannot understand, there's more of a twitching with a lot of their hands. With almost all of them.
Like they're trying to?
Like they're trying to, but just don't seem like the capacity to. You're not sure if it's because if there's some magic that's preventing them, or if they're just not fully sentient enough to do it.
Is Linebeck up here with us?
Yes, Linebeck is... yes, 1 second. I'll get his token out there for you guys.
Linebeck, do you recognize their language? If it's your family's crew, potentially.
I don't recognize...
Do you recognize language?
I don't recognize this language at all.
Interesting. I mean, do you recognize any gear on them of a crew that's...
They're all skeletons, so I don't really see...
So none of them have, like, old garb or anything on them that would be identifying? Okay.
No, Cizri was able to know that it was basically a lot of skeletons and just random tattered clothing that wouldn't really... It'll be a good identifier.
You guys, did you all see that, though? They were, like their hands were twitching.
Trying something.
What?
I asked if they were okay. Raise your hands if you're not okay. And they all were twitching their hands.
Trying to get their hands up?
Yeah!
Oh, no.
So they might,
So they all okay? You asked them if they're okay. Raise your hand if you are okay, or raise your
No,
hand.
raise your hands if you're not okay.
And they're all trying. Okay, yes.
And they're all trying maybe trying to raise their hand.
Okay.
I'm assuming yes.
Well, yeah. Well, you want to try your thing?
Sure. We'll do minor illusion since it's one of his oracle ones, and then cast it into the arcane brazier. It is a cantrip, so it's not a level, but
Perfect.
he's kind of experimenting at the moment.
No, I love it. As you do and cast it, you see a flicker of almost like a purple type flame, and then it diminishes.
And does it to the divine one.
Perfect. As you do, you then go, brow kind of furrows just a little bit. You then transition and cast it over into the divine one, and sparks of fire begin to spring to life as suddenly a golden flame begins to rise in the brazier, and it seems to stay alight. What's interesting about this flame, though, is that there's almost no heat to it.
Divine magic.
Like slowly getting close. Is it even touchable?
You gather...
I mean, very slowly, but like...
As you do, it seems touchable, but there's also a very much an intense sense of danger that almost comes along with it. You don't know what will happen if you stick your hand into it, but it does seem at least approachable.
All right, well, see what happens.
Should I try the other one?
So try Try the other. See what happens.
Would you
mage hand?
Your powers would be arcane, right? Even though they work with your technology.
I think so, yeah. So, mage hand, and I'll like bring it over like a fire, like I'm pretending to be a little campfire over the top of it.
And as you do, and suddenly there's a sense of where the brazier glows brightly and the purple flame engulfs into the brazier, or engulfs the mage hand, and it glows and begins to burn. What do you call burn? And as you do, you hear the sound of grinding and gears begin to go as chains are being wrapped around. And you look behind you, and you see that a passageway has been opened to allow you below deck.
Nice
Like
work!
over the deck there?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, shall we go down?
Still
Yes.
on the rock, but yeah.
Skeleton friends, we're gonna try to help you. Just to let you know, we're friends. To help you. Got it?
Totally here to make you comfortable and not uncomfortable.
Their focus kind of just shifts around, but there seems to be a little bit of acknowledgement, just not a lot. It's very weird.
Okay. I'll take that as a yes. Okay.
You're good with undead.
Thank you.
Yeah, good job.
Thanks, you guys are good lighting these things.
Yeah, so Triforce, potential royal family or something. Just never seen a ship like this. This is
Triforce is related to the gods, so...
true.
Makes sense.
Just kind of weird. Are you locking something in to keep people from coming in, or trying to keep something in a cage?
Who knows?
You know what?
Guess what,
There's
find out.
Oh yeah, I'm only one to find out. We ready?
Let's go.
Okay.
You want us to dig ahead?
Sure.
What? I can
Abe
do it if you
almost
don't want
sneak
to.
ahead. He starts going ahead.
It's weird he wants to. He definitely wants to.
I don't want you to die either. But yes, I kind of want to.
You make a stealth check for me, Adept, or Ava.
I will, if you want me to. I got +2. It's not the worst.
True, it's better than Colin.
Trait roll as well, +2.
That was a 12. It wasn't as good.
Uh-oh.
There was no pat on the back from a deck this time.
Oops.
I'm already reliant.
Alright. Well,
Addicted to my magic already.
Avum, as you walk down the stairs, you look and you see what appears to be the scent of decay and rotting flesh hits your... Now keep in mind, I'm just using the token as representation.
Oh, Michael was like, I've seen that picture before.
Yep. So you look and you see
Save him, Ezra.
one creature just appears to be pure rotting flesh, no clothing whatsoever. You hear the... While the two in the back are standing there just looking around, just with rotted flesh. You can go ahead and make a religion check for, and then also you see that this is also a lot of crates, cannons in the back on either side, and then what looks to be a ladder leading upward with two rooms on the back side of the room.
Okay, so these are the stairs that we're coming down,
Yes.
right? Okay. Not a good roll. 5.
You don't know what these things are.
Awesome. They're dead.
They're undead, but you don't really...
But they are different than the ones upstairs, right?
They're very different.
Okay. Well, I think he before he kind of gives them the all clear, if he still feels like, which probably not, that he's not being seen, he'll try and like come in here and kind of climb over the boxes here just to try and get a better viewpoint, make sure there's nothing else in the room.
Sure, go ahead and make for me another stealth check. By the way, as you're looking up, you can still see parts of the upper deck of the ship.
14 plus 8, so I need 2.
You don't really seem to have garnered any attention as you're walking around. You seem to have gone unnoticed for the most part.
Anything else of interest, or just kind of them in this room in the crates?
Right now, it's the crates. There are the two doors. There is one door right in front of you that appears to lead to another entryway or potentially a room. There's the ladders that lead to another upper portion of this lower deck, and then obviously there's the other room, other doorway that's right across from. That's all the way down away from you.
Okay. He's right here. We'll just go up to the door and check it out, and kind of investigate it, see what's up with it, if it's unlocked or not, and then if it is, try and poke in and look in.
Perfect. This door is unlocked, and as you open up the door, you look around and you see that this appears to be a nice resting area with a bed, nightstand, and series of dressers. And one of the chairs, though, is very interesting. There's a figure that appears to be dressed in very fine sailor garb, completely rotted away, just only left his skeleton. And around the neck is a mysterious key.
Take the key? Or, well, I'm going to try and look at it first. I don't think you would touch it, but making sure it's just a regular key before you'd grab it.
Yes. You slowly make your way in, and you notice that this is an obsidian key.
Okay.
The hole at the top appears to be a mouth, at least make the form of the mouth. And a bunch of rubies, tiny rubies, are making almost like jagged teeth marks.
Any recognition of what that would be?
Make a religion. You can go ahead and make a religion check.
I see Mark's grimace, wondering if that's a thing or not. 16?
You do not recognize this symbol.
I feel like I've waited long enough. I'm starting to come down.
That's long enough.
It's taking too long. Yeah.
Are you making?
He hasn't come back.
Are you doing this stealthily or?
Yeah, I'll be stealthy. I'll say static. All right. Do you want me to sneak down next because he's taking so long, or do you wish we just go together?
I mean, I can come with you. I feel like he won't be happy if you come down alone.
Oh, you don't have to worry about him. About that part. What do you want to do?
Mad at me. I want to come with you.
You don't?
I do want to come with you.
Oh, okay. Then come with me.
I don't want him mad at me.
Gotcha.
That's very fair.
Sides, bro.
Okay.
I guess I'm coming with you.
Nat 20 for 22.
Oh, wow.
Or 23.
20,
Oh, no, it's 26. I don't know why. I'm sorry. I was thinking
22,
perception.
23,
My perception.
26.
18!
Okay.
Nice.
Better roll for lineback and... Oh, lineback.
Oh, man.
Okay. So as you go down, go ahead and place your tokens. You make it down and you see this and you hear this moaning sound. Go ahead and make religion checks for me, Duch and Scissory.
19.
13.
13. Well, Scissory and Duch, you both recognize that the two in the back are standard zombies. Duch, you know the one that is causing this moaning sound is a re-dead. And as you make this realization, Lineback kind of stumbles a little bit on the stairs, and the creatures all look. The poor sod got a natural one on his stealth, and he looks. And at this point, Ava, you hear this. I need everyone to roll for initiative.
He just like puts his head down.
Hey, we did fine.
You did fine.
You did amazing with my nat 20.
You did amazing, and it just so happens that Linebeck is the dingus, which is fitting if you know the game.
Am I still unseen? In my nat
Since
20?
you're behind the pillar, you should be fine. Everyone else is going to be spotted, though.
Everybody else?
1 second. Reset.
Probably not you either.
Yeah, no,
figured
the twins
as well.
are completely fine.
Yeah.
We're always fine.
We are.
Ally.
I don't know why Ava worries so much.
All right, with that,
You really shouldn't the way he's been in battle lately, but we'll see.
That's what Sister's saying!
a deck.
We're all fine!
He's been surprised with me.
Avum,
But 21.
Scissory.
19.
Dang, guys. Okay.
I know.
And Lineback got a
Ready for
10. So first up is Avum.
Grab the key. Is there anything else in this room of interest?
At a glance, not really.
What did he have time before to actually look around the room or not yet? Because if so, I'll take an action to do a investigation
Basically,
if I need to.
The moment that you looked at the key and were about to grabbing it is the moment that the noise went off.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. Then I guess as long as nothing's glaring, he can come back in the room. He'll just pocket that, turn back around. How far into the room am I? Just
I'd say you're about 15 feet.
15. Okay, so it'd be 15 where I'm at now. So I've already used 15 to get back to this point.
Yep.
Okay. And just looks over at y'all over there. And then
Long! I'm like pointing to my wrist.
so if he's here, is all three of them looking aggressive, or is it just that one?
It's just the one that's looking the most aggressive is the one over here. The others are just more just taking a glance.
5, 10. 5, 10, 15. Alright. Avum is going to hold a crossbow shot until an ally is within 5 feet. So just kind of aiming, kind of waiting to see if we're fighting this thing, and then waiting to see if someone comes up on it, and then I'll shoot.
Perfect. All right. And then
Do you want to put the battle map up?
I did.
Okay.
No, I saw it.
Okay. Just saw it too. Just
So perfect. Next up is going to be our Redead friend over here. He is going to slowly move over. Let's see.
Good music.
And
Yeah.
he's going to reach out and I need Ava. I'm sorry, no, it's going to be a Deck, Scissory, and Linebacker are going to need to make wisdom saves.
17.
You're fine?
15.
You're fine. And
Yes.
you both are slightly shaken just a little bit, but you manage to shake it off. Lineback looks, and his eyes just go wide. It looks like he is now frightened.
Ooh.
Okay.
Perfect. And with that, Scissory, you're up.
Okay, so this thing's definitely looking aggressive to us.
This one specifically, yes.
Yeah, okay. Is there any way, because I have a stealth right now, I could, like, sneak over and get behind him right here? Like, if I go this
You
way.
can,
Then like a rush from the shadows sneak attack.
Yeah, yeah.
you can do that as a part of your cunning action, as a bonus action, yes.
Okay. I'll do that then.
Perfect. So you'll be able to move over, cunning action, stealth, and then make an attack action.
Okay. Oh, thank you, Scissory. I was worried we'd do another thing where I don't hit anything the whole time. Not the case today. So 23.
23. That hits.
Nice. Can I trigger my attack after hers?
Yep.
Right now I'm just gonna do just my sneak attack.
Perfect.
Moment.
Oh, you had your opportunity.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
17. Perfect.
And my weapon is magical, so.
Thank you so much. As you just go piercing and just... and you see green blood just surge from it. At that point, go ahead and make your attack roll, Avum. Since you're a stealth, this will still be an advantage.
Oh, right. Not a nat 20. 19 to hit for 7 points of pierce. Whatever crossbow is. Piercing.
Yeah. Did you add your sneak attack to that?
Yes.
Okay, so 7 you said?
Wait. Did I?
Did you?
11. Said 11.
Oh, you said 11. Perfect.
You did it. You said 7, but.
I meant 11.
Oh, okay. 7-11. There we go. All right.
7-11.
Haha. Perfect. So you did roll it. You just didn't. You just
Yep,
didn't
I rolled it. Just didn't say it.
Perfect.
It's because I rolled 7 on the die, I think is what it was. And I just
gotcha.
didn't say out loud the modifier.
Perfect. Well, with that, you both are revealed, so you'll need to stealth again in order to get the sneak attack or flank and stuff like that. So, Deck, you are up.
All right, we're doing this. So
Oh, it's Karis, my bad.
grab his shield and run in there with his katana to flank with this guy
Okay.
with Scissory and attack this one.
Go ahead and make your attack roll.
That would be... Where's my good time? 22 to hit.
Nice.
That hits.
And that will be for 6 points of slashing damage.
Perfect. It's just cut right into it, and it just and looks. It's still up.
Yep.
Perfect.
That is my turn.
Perfect. And as your turn ends, all three of you, including Lineback, suddenly feel gravity almost intensify. It just... Gravity has doubled somehow. You don't know how, but it has. So basically your movement speed is now halved.
Don't like that.
And melee attacks are at disadvantage.
Oh. Okay. Good thing we're flanking.
Yep.
And with that, this zombie is going to... Actually, can I even make it over there? It can barely make it over. As it lands, as it looks right here, it just looks right at you, Avon, and just says, in common, "Forgive us."
If you don't hit me, I will.
That Lineback is up, and he is frightened. He's, I don't know what that thing is! And he is going to go ahead and move up here. Unfortunately, ranged weapons are also impacted, so he's at disadvantage. And the rain, he has a lot of things on disadvantage right now. Well, the good news is he hits with a 15.
Good job,
Go,
Lineback!
buddy.
He's already better than his
I was
brother.
just about to say that. Too soon. Too soon.
As he just takes his pistol, fires it, and it
Aim a
hits
little
it.
higher. So dark.
Yeah, it hits it right in his shoulder, just as it just scatters across. It's still up, just barely. Actually, yeah, no, it passes. It's still up. And that, the last one, it's going to move over here. And it's just going to again mutter to you, a deck, "Forgive us." It's going to flat attack on you. And that is going to be a 14 to hit.
This is...
Perfect. As it just goes, you just take out your shield, not knowing what it means by "forgive us," and then back to the top of the order. Avon.
Okay. Yeah, that wouldn't work, would it? Okay. Gotta roll a die. Surprisingly, okay. Avum will toll the dead? No. He'll just take another crossbow shot at the same guy. Since they're there with him. So this is disadvantage?
Well, what's your range increment? Because the range increment is halved.
Oh, the range is halved as well?
Yeah, so if it's a range of 30, the first one would then be down to a 15.
Gotcha. Okay. So yeah, it'd be 15.
Okay. So,
15 and 60.
Yeah, so 15.
So it's still disadvantage anyway, right?
If it's beyond that initial, yes, it would be a disadvantage.
Okay. Yeah. That would be a 16.
16, that hits.
Wait. Still get sneak attack or no? Because it's disadvantage. Gets rid of it, right?
Disadvantage gets rid of it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's...
Yeah,
Right.
If he somehow figured out a way to make it a flat roll, then it'd be sneak attack, but disadvantage just gets rid of it.
That'll just be 6 points of damage.
Okay.
And then he's going to...
Alright. As that happens, suddenly the arrow just goes right into him and just And Adek and Scissory, I need you both to make a Constitution saving throw as you just see him explode and green blood like ichor just comes exploding out of him.
Sorry.
That's a 22.
Okay, you're good.
17.
All right. Well, you both are only gonna take half damage.
Sorry.
You're gonna only take 3 points of poison damage. As
Three?
you just basically wind up almost Ghostbusters style getting slimed, and he is gone as he just slumps to the floor.
What did you do to him?
I just shot him.
Is this a light rope thing?
So you said it's a ladder to another part up top, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can I see anything up there? Or is it...
Right.
I'd have to get up there.
You'll have to get up there.
Okay. Avon will... And our movement's halved as well right now?
Currently, yes.
Okay. So 5, 10, 15. He'll move here. And bonus action, I'm going to meld into shadow into... If there is a shadow with the crate, just try and meld into it.
Yes, there would be.
So that's what it'll do.
Perfect. All right. At that point, go ahead and make a stealth check for me if you're trying to hide.
27.
Oh, yeah, you're fine. All right, with that, Scissory, you're up.
Okay. I think... Did I hear these things say forgive us?
Yes.
Too? Okay. I think I will rush over here and I'll just hold my action though until if they start to attack, then I'll do something.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll be like, you don't have to do anything. Counterpoint.
I've been listening to Avon too much.
All right, with that, Adek, you're up.
Well, seeing that these things seem to be regretful, and I feel a little bad for them, is there any way to, get behind it and, bear hug it from behind? Type of a thing?
Yeah, you...
Go around and flank it just to kind of grab it?
Yeah, go ahead and make an athletics check for me. This will basically be you grappling it.
Athletics. I'm going to use some of my charges to add more to that. Forget to add my intelligence. So let me double check that. I think it's my intelligence, so it's going to be 16.
16. You are able to go. You're able to go ahead and grab onto it as you just, and he seems to resist just a little bit, but you manage to go ahead and hold on to him just fine.
Hey, buddy, calm down. Calm down. It's okay.
So that'll be your turn.
You should look at the camera.
Oh, no. Yes.
All right. And then suddenly there's another shift as, and you all feel yourselves get lighter. I need everyone to go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw for me.
How does that work if I'm a shadow?
Right now, you're fine.
So I don't need to roll anything?
Not at the moment.
Okay.
I have 20.
20. Okay.
Nat 1 for a 3.
And then...
Oh,
line back.
no.
Oh, no, line back. So, as Scissory and Avum, you're fine. Scissory, you realize... You feel yourself going up, and you manage to go and find a rope and hold on to it. A deck, it's not enough time for you and Lineback as you both go... I need to roll for the zombies, Oh, yeah, don't let me fail. As you two and the zombies suddenly get flung upward toward the ceiling. As gravity has been suddenly reversed, and you go flying about 20 feet upward, and you both are going to take...
Oh no.
9 points of blood. Yep.
Reaction for Featherfall on that?
Yes, you can.
So yeah, as I go fly, I'm just gonna react Featherfall and take no damage then? Or
Yeah, you won't take any damage then.
I still go up or do I go down?
No, you go wherever gravity is going. You're going upward to the ceiling. You manage to float down. Do you cast it on Lineback as well? Because he's also flying up.
Yeah, I'll cast it on everybody in the area. That's even the zombies.
Even the zombies. Okay.
We're friends with them.
As you all land...
Never heard of feather falling up.
Yeah. Gravity has suddenly been reversed in this area. You don't know what's causing this, but suddenly you four and the twins are on the ground, and you four are up on the ceiling currently. As you manage to avoid taking the damage. And,
Right up there.
and with that, Linebacker is just looking at it, he's gonna look around to see what's looking. He takes a little peek out and looks up and says, "There's an orb glowing up in the crow's nest."
Okay, I'll be right back.
Is that up this
Right?
ladder here? Is that what that
Should
is?
we go to it?
No, it's up in the crow's nest.
Like on
That's something
top, like
else.
on this next.
No,
Little
up
deck.
top, up on the upper deck.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So, he looks and goes, so that's the thing. I guess we're gonna hold off on these zombies to see what happens. So everyone's in the same positions. There's just these four on the ceiling. So to denote who's on the ceiling, we're gonna give you this. All right, next zombie's up, and so your speeds are normal. He's gonna go up here and he's just gonna say, "Forgive us" again, and he is going to go ahead and attack you, the deck.
Thought we were friends.
That's an natural 20.
No, it's not.
Okay.
He's gonna use his. Well, actually, I don't know. Can I in the shadow? I was actually
It's
thinking
not-
about that.
It's not concentration, so you can.
So even in the shadow, he can
Yep.
still activate that. Okay.
Because it's it's not concentration, so
You just see like one hand and then like coming out of the shadow. And
perfect. Well, that brings it down to a 12.
Miss.
As you just see it, and it just goes, and you just reverse back. All right.
You guys really need to stop getting hit so hard.
All right.
They missed Avon.
I'm fine.
And with that, Avum, you're up.
Okay, so help me picture this real quick, because
Yes.
I know we went downstairs.
Yes.
So there is a ceiling.
There's a ceiling, and Linebeck just barely missed the gap that would have been basically like right here, more or less, is where like Linebeck looked out up top. So it's
So I didn't see a ping. Is there a gap or anywhere? Because if
right about here.
okay. This is stupid. So if gravity's reversed or anything, can Avum try for a gap to make it up towards the crow's nest if gravity's reversed?
Go ahead and make an acrobatics check.
Aaron, I hope you're up there, buddy. Oh, that's pretty good. Acrobatics is one of his good things. Awesome. Is a 21.
Perfect.
Yeah.
as you just basically jump out, you let gravity completely take you. You go flying out and manage to navigate your way through all the bodies and go shooting out towards the crow's nest. And you go flying past the stall. The stall childs, by the way, at this point are gone. You assume because they got yeeted into...
Oh no, they're our friends.
They got yeeted up.
Maybe they'll come back. Who knows?
So...
I can save 6 or 5 of them.
At this point, you see yourself approaching the crow's nest, and you look down, and it's farther and farther away. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw to grab onto the crow's nest.
And I was gonna say I do have Featherfall, so he was kind of like ready to do that as well in case he needed to like project himself and then, like, I guess Featherfall back into it or like try and do something if he needed to.
Well, right.
But so dexterity saving throw.
Yep.
Okay. Man, these prism dice are doing all right. Dexterity saving, so it's 18.
Perfect. You look and you're like, oh, you're about to miss it for a brief second, but then you look, you see a rope, and you grab onto it and just pull yourself in. So now...
Stupid, so stupid, so stupid.
So I'll say grabbing onto the thing would have been your bonus action to pull yourself into the crow's nest and hold on.
I was gonna say, if it's an orb, is there a shadow being cast in the crow's nest?
This is at night, so no.
Okay. I wasn't sure if it was like the orb was creating its own light onto something.
No, not.
Okay. Cool. Then yeah, I can use the bonus action to do that then. I was gonna say if I can meld back into something, but yeah, if I can.
So you still have your action.
Cool. Would he assume, or does he have to make like some sort of Arcana check to try and figure out like, is this just a destroy thing? Does he have to like try and affect it? Is there anything runes on it that would help?
Yeah, go ahead.
Lead him into what decision to make?
Go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Man, Reddit would love these rolls. 17.
17. You know that based upon the fact that it's glowing at specific times, this seems to be an orb that is almost dedicated completely to controlling gravity.
Okay.
As far as destroying it, that could work, but you know that potentially with that 16, you know that striking it could alter gravity at any specific time.
Okay, so not necessarily having to destroy it, but maybe just interacting and striking it.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I'll say that with all that, that's probably going to consume your turn.
Yep, so that was his action to figure that out, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
So
cool.
with that, Scissory, you're up. You are currently holding onto a rope. You see the zombies go out. You just saw your brother go flying past up to the crow's nest.
Yeah, I shout after him. Very calculated risk gave him. Yep.
I had Featherfall ready, and Aaron's not around, but I thought he'd be.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know if I can hit a zombie because they're in the air.
No, they are on the ceiling. So they're not in the air technically.
But like I'm
You're
on the floor.
opposite
Yeah,
side.
you're on the opposite side.
Yeah.
So in order for you to get them, you would have to basically let go and willingly take fall damage, more or less.
Mm-hmm. What am I holding on to?
A rope.
A rope. Is there any... What?
I was just gonna say, how tall is the ceiling?
It's
Down
about
here?
20 feet.
It's a big ship. Okay.
Yep. It's about this looks to be almost like a frigate. So frigates are
Like a big cargo hold. Yeah. Okay.
I guess I'm not really sure what to do. I guess I will
Abram should have yelled out what he was gonna do. Yeah.
well, yeah, especially with me. Is there anything, can I use my action to like look around the ship, like where I'm at, to see if there's anything I could use to like help with this situation?
Sure.
Especially, like, I feel like if they're saying forgive us, I almost want to see if I can find... Because they were just sitting there before. So, like, I want to see if I can find something, like, are they being controlled by something? Is, like, what changed? I don't really want to do anything to them.
No, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and make an investigation check.
Okay.
Yeah, Ava was gonna keep on searching around until that maneuver, just to try and
8!
find its source.
She doesn't have great investigation.
You can't really see anything off the top of your head. You're just sort of more focused about what's happening at the moment.
Okay. Sounds good. I think that would be my
Okay.
action. I don't really have anything to do.
Fair enough. Adek, you're up.
Okay, so I had the one grappled still.
Yes.
Can I spin him and then grapple the other two and just have both of them?
You can't really grapple two targets at the same time.
Yeah, okay.
By the rules, technically you can. I actually looked them up at GaryCon. But if you don't want to allow it as a DM, that's fine.
To me, unless you are specifically built like a monk, to me, that doesn't make any sense.
What if...
For sure.
What if I spin around and try to take a rope to, like, put around both of them? Is that something I could do?
That I would say sure.
Okay, so yeah, I'll, like, spin with it in my arm, grab a rope out, and I'm going to try to lasso it around the one I have restrained and the other one, just to kind of tie them both up.
Okay.
So,
Go
AT&T it?
Yeah.
Or not AT&T. Wow,
Yeah.
AT&T.
my hope is the one by Scissory, which is the one I grappled, to swing it all over to the other one, and then...
You go ahead and make athletics checks
athletics.
for me.
It's the second time he's done
Do I need
this.
2 or 1 athletics check?
This will just be one. I've already rolled to see if
Okay.
it'll work for them.
Well, I'll use my thing again just to make this really high for a 29.
Jeez. All right, yeah, as you go, you just wrap them around. This will definitely take your action and everything to do that.
Yes.
So,
But yeah, I just want to get both of them and just... Okay, guys! It's okay.
perfect.
Just breathe.
All right,
I mean, do you breathe? I don't know if they breathe, but...
and Ava, as you're standing up there, you notice the orb suddenly shifts in color again. And
You ready?
as gravity shifts to normal, which means that everyone on the ceiling is going to need to make another dexterity saving throw to avoid falling to have falling damage basically at this point.
Oh, feather fall.
Your feather
I'll
fall.
do for
Great.
everybody.
Perfect.
Everybody's falling, so...
Yep. Everyone's fallen. Everyone goes and lands just fine on the ground. The first zombie's going to try and get out. And it's going to fail. Linebacker look as I have no idea what's happening. We're not going to be
Grab a
attacking these
rope.
things, are we?
Grab a rope!
Okay, he's going to grab a rope, and he's going to go ahead and... Dang, linebacker, not 20. All right, and he's going to he's going to tie another thing around the zombies. It's the other zombie's turn. He's going to try and shimmy to get out. I'm going to be at disadvantage on this. Yeah, that's going to fail, and he's not going to come out. With that, we're basically at the top of the order. We're more or less out of combat at this point because the two zombies are incapacitated.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll fix the other side of the rope to, like, something on the ground so people don't go flying off or something.
Perfect.
In the next time it might switch on us, so...
I, like, look down at the zombies, and I say, hi! Didn't seem like you wanted to hurt us, so now you can't? What's up?
Hex.
What?
The X? Like,
Hex?
marks the spot?
They said hex.
Oh, hex. Oh, okay. Sorry, I only heard X.
A hex. What is... Do I know what a hex is?
Make a religion check.
There's also an orb up here that I think
Yeah,
is changing colors with the gravity.
Oh, okay. I was gonna ask if you're good.
It
Yeah,
suddenly,
dude,
it begins to And
It's
moments
turned off.
moments later, sadly, you see a bunch of stall childs come falling out of the sky.
Yeah. Feather
How
fall.
many can you hit?
6.
6 of them are fine. The rest of them go clattering to the ground and just scatter.
I mean, unless you'll let me cast multiple, but I don't think that would work.
No, it won't, unfortunately.
Oh, actually, is that my? Oh, it's Fairy Factor, right?
Yeah. So you save 6, but the rest go clattering.
5. Sorry, 5.
5.
6. My
Okay,
bad.
5. Just if you say 5, the rest just go unfortunately clattering to the ground. But zombies are just sitting there. What'd you get on that religion check, Scissory?
Just a 9.
You're not necessarily sure.
Anybody know what a hex is? I think that's a light realm thing.
Yeah, I'll think about it as well.
Why are you talking about X's right now?
Hexes!
Got a 20
Oh.
for religion.
20. You know that hexes are a type of ritual done in order to put a curse on someone or thing or group. It is usually dark magic.
Seems to be a dark curse upon these people.
Oh. Do you know who did it?
Imp.
Imp.
Imp?
Happen to know where that imp is? Okay.
Found it. I found a key up here or down there. Do you
Come
want
back
it?
down! Come back down here!
I wasn't sure. Aaron.
He flies up and he's able to get you down
Hey.
pretty easily.
Aaron. Well, oh sure, I appreciate that. I was just gonna climb down. I was gonna say, can you just like perch up here, and in case this turns back on, I was gonna hit it to like see what it did and try and reverse it. But if you could just in case this happens again, if you could help us out.
I'll see what I can do.
Awesome. Thanks. And he'll climb down.
Alright. Perfect.
And then yeah, I'll join them back up and show him the key that he found in the other room.
Oh, okay. Well, that's useful. And then these guys have just said that they are under a hex, which Attic has explained to me is a dark curse. An imp did it. They don't know where he is.
Yeah, I thought you guys were talking about a dark purse with someone with a limp. I was really confused.
Oh, yeah, nope. Pretty close, but not quite.
I mean, I didn't get a chance to look around yet, so maybe we can still find stuff.
Yes.
I'll help you. I'll join you.
Question. Lineback, what was your parents' names?
My father's name was Knack.
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 Hello, zombie friends. Hello. Do you know someone named Knack around here?
Captain.
Captain?
Captain.
Captain? I look at Lineback.
I mean, we were merchants, and this was most likely a ship that they used. If they were on a mission from nobility, it would make sense that you would probably have the rank of captain.
Oh, okay.
Do any of
I
these
thought
zombies look, or does the Redead look like a captain dress at all?
No, not really. It didn't have any clothing on at all.
Okay.
And the person I saw was dressed up like a sailor, but it wouldn't be a captain, right?
No. You would recognize it potentially more as a first mate.
First mate, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
The key, first mate's probably down there, but the captain would have been upstairs, and we need a stone to get in. It looks like.
Do you... Zombies, one more thing, friends. Do you know how to get into the captain's cabin? Where's the little rock thing?
Bosun.
Mosin?
Bosun.
Bosun.
Bosun? Is that a name?
The rank. Oh, Ava might not know that. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
Go
My
ahead.
job just came out of like.
No, you're fine. Go ahead and make a history check.
That's what I do for a living. Just
Yeah.
pick up bosuns. Yeah, Ava doesn't know.
Yeah, no, he wouldn't know. But
Maybe it's like a safe, some place they put it here on the ship.
Okay. Well, thank you, friends. We're gonna try and help you. We're gonna try to figure this out. So just hang out there. You don't have to feel bad, and we'll figure this out for you, okay?
Yep.
What's up here?
Did you search this room?
Nope.
I'll go search that room.
I didn't even look at the crates because you guys came down pretty quick.
You took forever, and I was bored.
Pretty sure it's less than a minute, but okay.
I'll follow Attic to where he's going.
Yeah, I was going to the room that he was in because he was only there a short time, so I'll search it.
Perfect. Okay, so
Ooh.
Adek, Adek and Scissory, as you both walk in, you see a similar sight as to what Avum saw.
That was the guy wearing the necklace. Creepy necklace, actually.
Is it a bosun?
No, this you would recognize more as that of first mate. Both of you go ahead and make investigation checks. Investigation or perception.
20 for investigation.
Okay.
21 perception.
Dang. All right. 24. Adek, as you're looking through more of the drawers of the first mate, and you look and you do see that there appears to be almost like a wooden mahogany type box that appears to be locked. It seems to be that of a normal key. You're not sure what necessarily could be in there, but Scissory, what you find is that of almost like a journal of sorts. It appears to be opened, though weathered and torn in some places.
Yeah, I'd instantly start looking at it.
Perfect.
And I will see if the box is trapped or anything.
Right. Adek, go ahead and make for me an investigation check. And Scissory, while you're doing that, Scissory, what you find out through this journal is various ship logs. There's a lot of technical jargon of how many days they've been at sea, that this is a strange mission that they don't really know what they're doing. At least the captain's being very secretive. And then there's mentioning of a strange imp wearing a oddly shaped and colored mask. And then past that, it's completely blank and almost jarbles into madness.
So, like, as soon as the appearance was mentioned, essentially.
Yep.
Is there anything in the mad scribbles that I could pick out that might seem like...
I love watching this almost roller coaster that Mark's been on for the past 30 seconds.
Mark instantly made the connections. I was like, nope. Anyway, as you're reading it, this would be an investigation check to see if you can put the pieces together.
Sure.
And Adek, what'd you get for your investigation?
23.
23. It is not trapped.
I will try to pick it then.
Go ahead and make for me do you have thieves tools?
I do.
Go and make a thieves tools check. Are you proficient?
Yes.
Dexterity plus proficiency, my dude.
Guidance.
Perfect.
And go.
54.
It's not 54.
This isn't Pathfinder first edition.
22 though on that.
22. You just go like, oh, okay, this is easy. And it just opens up, and you see inside is almost like that of like an arcane type glowing blue stone.
This
might be useful.
And Scissory, your investigation check.
I did 18!
Nice!
I know! I'm pretty happy about it.
There is... The scribblings are that of almost complete madness, where the writing is off-kiltered, words are jumbled around. To the untrained eye, it would almost look like he is speaking in code. But as you're observing, you do gather that there's an idea of there's a phrase, almost like a repeated phrase somewhere within the writing of "We've been cursed."
Okay. Interesting. Okay, so like I probably was like really looking at this and not paying attention to whatever Attic was doing, and like, and I'll be like, "Have you ever heard of an imp with a mask that potentially curses people?" Because that's what this is saying, and they got like really like unhinged. And I just like show him the scribbles.
You would not know it. There's not much of a description.
Nope, no clue.
Okay, well that's what happened apparently. What'd you find?
Concerning. The rock.
Ooh, that's pretty.
It closed.
Did that... Yeah. Is that a locked thing?
It was locked up, yeah.
Oh, nice. You picked it?
Yeah, I'm
I
good.
I could do that.
Tinkering with stuff and knowing how things work.
Oh, that's a good point, actually. Huh. Well, good job. Okay.
Close it.
Is there anything else in here?
There's really nothing else of note, honestly. Just a bunch of clothes and things like that. So,
yeah, we'll go back out.
The other room.
Perfect. And with that, Abram, go ahead. As you approach this upper area, you're looking, and there appears to be more crates and general area for people to sleep.
Okay. Yeah, just be kind of looking around, just trying to investigate. See if he finds anything interest up here.
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Uh, 19.
19. There's a lot of rotted food up here. But with that 19, you look and you push back one of the crates, and you see that there's almost a hidden chest.
Oh. Does it resemble the key motif?
This one is different. It appears to be that of almost fine wood, kept in almost perfect condition. And it has on its front that of almost like a tree.
Try and open it. Check, see if it's trapped or locked.
Go ahead and make an investigation check. Also, real quick, we're probably going to go a little bit later tonight, just so we get to a point where Aaron can come back decently well.
Get something interesting. Now I roll this. 9.
Doesn't appear to be trapped.
It's gonna explode. Opens it.
As you slowly open it, appears to be fine. On the inside is that of almost like a folded type map.
Okay. Yeah, just kind of like open it up really quick just to kind of get an idea of what it is.
You see...
Or if there's anything resembling Lineback family.
Nothing really resembling Lineback's family. But what you do notice is that there appears to be a clear passageway on land, denoting the Lost Woods, and then showing a path that leads to the Great Deku Tree. And on it, let's see, there is a message written as, let's see, Sprite comes out and just looks and goes, you do see writing at the bottom, and goes, oh, that's strange. It says, take this to Hyrule's forest guardian. He will know what to do with it.
With the map or the chest?
Could there have been something inside the chest?
See what else is in there?
It's empty.
How big is the chest? Is that something he could like carry?
Yeah, you can carry. It's pretty much... Actually... it's pretty much like this, like this size.
Okay. Yeah, he'll just fold it back up, kind of put it under his arm. Continue to look around, just make sure there's nothing else, and then kind of bring it down with everything else, and just kind of show the rest.
There doesn't appear to be much more of note, and just for expediency's sake, Scissory and Duch, you go into the other room and you find much of a similar deal with what you assume this would be the bosun, where, again, another journal talking about this imp and suddenly going into madness. There's nothing really anything else that you'll find, like keys or stones, and that's really all you're able to find.
The one thing I want to ask about
Yes.
these journals that talk about the imp is it like the imp is like a passenger, or the imp just like shows up?
It seems that they
Type of thing.
brought them on mid-voyage, like almost that they were lost out at sea, and they brought them on because man overboard, and then weird things started happening.
Okay, so it's kind of like a rescuing
Yes.
them type of thing, and then okay, that makes sense.
So you said them, so multiple people?
The sailors, yes.
Okay. I must have missed a detail then. Okay. Gotcha.
Perfect.
Okay.
We go meet up with your brother?
Oh yeah, we already did. That's what he said, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be back down there with you guys. Just kind of like looking in the room while you guys are looking up.
Yeah. We found some journals and that cool
Thunderstone.
glowy stone.
Found weird map talking about the Deku Tree and the Guardian of the Lost Woods.
Oh.
Oh, that's convenient.
Sounds
Don't you want to like go
useful.
there at some point?
The other tree you want to go
It's
to?
a different forest.
Yeah. This is second tree.
Oh,
I mean,
why did I hear about
it's not
that?
meant for me. It's not meant for me. I'm just trying to understand what the connection will be here on the ship.
Right.
Find it where?
Hmm?
Where'd you find it?
I found it up there. It's
With anything?
just with rotten food. Other places to people would have rested there. Like, it doesn't seem like a ranked person, right? This would be like extra crew or people that they brought on. Yeah,
Basically.
and it was kind of hidden. Whoever had it was kind of protecting it.
Okay. Interesting. Well, wasn't lying. Like, we'll hear the crew in this journal. They're saying the captain was being really sneaky about what they were doing, what they're transporting. So maybe there's a couple of valuable things going on at the ship.
Linebacker goes, well, my family was charged by someone to carry something over. Very well could be whatever's in that chest. If there was anything in that chest, it very well could be part of that.
Nothing in it now.
Do you know what this glowy stone is, Linebacker? Have you ever seen anything like this?
No, I haven't.
Probably the captain's door, right?
Could be.
Oh.
It looked like it needed a stone.
Right.
Is there a lower chamber though in this ship? Still?
Not really, no.
Okay.
Oh, so we explored most
So
of
we
the
got
lower deck.
all the lower stuff done.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, shall
Yeah.
we go up?
We can definitely go.
Perfect.
Don't know where an imp with a mask is, by the way, but, curse the crew. Watch out for it. You know.
I'll
You
watch out for masks.
And you're saying they brought on people? So the crew was being shady and brought people that were washed out at sea? And
I would
then an
say
imp
they're
was
not
involved?
Shady. It was more, I think they rescued the imp. Because it was out at sea. And then weird things started happening after.
Okay, now I'm confused. So they rescued one imp, but I thought there was multiple people
No.
that got rescued.
They rescued one imp.
Oh, okay.
The them is referring to the crew.
That went crazy.
Great.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cursed.
Right,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I was asking earlier because I thought you guys were saying they rescued them, so I thought it meant like they rescued multiple people, and I was like, oh, I missed that. So that's why I was getting confused with like the singularities. Cool. I'm back on board.
Perfect.
You know me, I glaze out sometimes, see symbols on crates when they're not there, stuff like that.
All those illusions you work with.
Mhm.
It's weird magic. Getting used to it. So let's go up top. Aaron, do you want to help us check out the captain's quarters?
Looks nice. Well, we'll go ahead and certainly see about that one. You know what?
Want to do the honors? Ava?
You shouldn't have. Are we still pushing forward, or are we stopping here?
We'll go ahead and, as you put the stone into the doorway, the door suddenly cracks and opens. And you look and you just see a ruined captain's quarter with, behind one of the sundered desks, books are laying everywhere. Behind the desk is a blue skeleton type figure wearing captain's garb, almost like a tattered beard, and their mouth is just agape, staring at the ceiling. And that's what we'll pick up next week.
Ooh.
What, the ceiling? Ooh, creepy.
Perfect. All right, so go ahead and pick up here next week as the party is continuing their investigation with the ghost ship and have entered into the captain's quarters. It's going to be a good time. You are not going to want to miss it. Going to be a lot of fun. So yeah, good job tonight, everybody. That was actually a great stopping point. And
I was gonna say, if this guy is still in his chair and he got tossed around, he got back up and he sat back down in his chair.
so,
Good points.
and so with that, thank you all so much for coming out. It was a great night. We love having you all. We're excited for next week and what it's going to bring. Appreciate you guys. Join us tomorrow night for Bardic Dice's Wild Beyond the Witchlight campaign. Things are getting intense, and we're weirdly approaching the end of that campaign. Going to be a lot of fun. And also Thursday with Fates United, and then Sunday on Marquee Gaming for Beacon Zora. You're not going to want to miss any of those. So stick around. We're going to go ahead and raid another channel. And as always, everyone, keep being awesome. And until next time, keep rolling those dice. See ya.
Hey.